Hello, 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 hello. Welcome on in, welcome on in. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. Today we're back with Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator. If you're watching on YouTube and you like this video, please don't be shy. Please press the like button, subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. It really, really helps out. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you're on YouTube, look down and press that subscribe button. That would be incredible. And come hang out with us on Twitch. We have fun over here. We film most of these live, but yeah, let's get started. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking for today. We are going to do the alternate endings that we didn't do already. So I think there's a couple of endings left.
You've got Dad.
You've got Dad. So here is what we're going to do. We haven't done Craig yet, Brian, Damien, and Hugo. So I was thinking that we would do some of these endings. We'll see how many we can get through, or just, how we feel. And then I was thinking that maybe we would go back and do the Robert ending, but see if we could get an alternative ending for him, because I think we made all the wrong decisions, shall we say. Grandpa was a little too eager. So we need to simmer Grandpa down. By the way, we're playing with our character as Grandpa. Sorry, we have a very special guest as well, Longcat's with us, and he decided to start knocking things over because he's not the center of attention. So I'm sorry, my bad, kitty. So I'm like taking things away from him that he's trying to bat. Good kitty. But yeah, that's the plan for today. Cupcake! Hey, Cupcake! I just discovered that I can watch you on my TV now. No way! Whoa, I need to figure out how to watch Twitch on my TV too, because that would be so convenient. Because a lot of the time I'm in bed and I don't want... I'm like sitting there with my phone and I'm like, ugh, it would be so much nicer to like have a big screen to watch on instead of, a little phone. So that's really awesome. I'm on the big screen. Alright, so I'm thinking let's start with Craig. Sorry, I have only one hand to play with since Longcat has the other hand. Alright. So, also, hold on. I forgot to turn my little notification stuff back on. Because last time we were playing the story for, oh, here, I have the Dream Daddy sound effects, too, so we can turn on some of these. That way. Okay, let's see, Stardew Valley Dell. And let's do... Alright, I think we're good. Because I turned off all of my little sound notifications last time I was playing because we were playing a story. And I wanted to be able to hear, but this time since I'm the narrator, I can stop at any point if there's a sound notification. Longcat, what are you finding? He keeps finding, he's so creative. He keeps finding things to chew on. And he doesn't... Okay. Alright. I think I've taken everything from you. I'll be very surprised if you find something else. Alright, so we're gonna do the Craig ending. So we've been on 2 dates with Craig. And we're gonna do the third date, the third and final date, and find out what the ending is for Craig. Alright, are you ready, kitty? Yes. Alright, so you know what they say about third dates. They get pretty serious. You might not have enough time to browse Dad Book for a while. Are you ready? Save and continue. We will find out what this Craig ending is all about. So Craig is a roommate from college, and it's really funny because I made my character a grandpa. Oh, by the way, we have bongo cats over here in the corner. I forgot to mention bongos. We had 7 bongos and we all had the same pink cat and the hair and the green mohawk. But yeah, no, bongos are a very integral part of the gameplay process. But there's only 2 left, and then there were 2. There were like 7 of us, huh? Alright. It took some time for our schedules to line up, but I was finally able to find a week where Craig and I could go camping. Oh, it's gonna be a camping trip. He always stays so busy with work and the kids, but it's good to know that we'll just be able to spend some time and relax together in nature. Since our first run, I've managed to go on regular runs with Craig. Mostly do them because it seems like the only time we get to hang out. But the added benefit is that I've seen a lot of improvement in my health. Hold on. Alright. I was still able to sit through the attic and... Oh, sift. I was like, why is he sitting in an attic? I am dyslexic, by the way. I just wanted to preface, just in case I'm, like, struggling, that's why. Alright, I was able to sift through the attic and find my old camping gear from college. Craig put me in charge of bringing the sleeping bags and the tents while he takes care of the food. So I double check to make sure everything is ready to go. Craig, it should be here in a minute now. Huh. Why did Craig put him in charge of, like, sleeping bags and tents? That seems like something Craig would have. If he's the kind of sportsy one, he would be the one who has, like, tents and stuff. And Grandpa seems like the one who should be in charge of food. Amanda's gonna be spending this weekend on a school trip to our nation's capital. She hasn't been away from home without me for longer than a day since she was 14. I hope that she isn't feeling as nervous about it as I am. And there we are, Grandpa. There's our character. I made him a little old man. Hey, Amanda Panda. Amanda's in the middle of sitting on top of her luggage in order to get it to finally zip. Hi, pups. Ready for your trip? Once I get this bad boy all zipped up, I'm good to go. How much did you pack? That seems like a lot for 2 days. I know, I was about to say luggage. What do you mean luggage? She's gone for 2 days. She needs a backpack for 2 days. Oh, it's all of my camera equipment, lenses, tripods, flash, all that. Are you even gonna have time to take pictures? I know, like a leg around tripod. I'll find a way. I need to get some good shots for my series on national monuments. Ooh, what's the series about? She just said it's about national monuments. It's one of those interest series where I reimagine Disney princesses as founding fathers. What? I'm kidding. Nobody likes those. I'm taking portraits of my friends. Oh, well, I'm gonna be in the woods, out there in nature, roughing it. Just me and Mother Nature, the old Madre de Trees. Are you gonna be alright on your own? I'm not gonna have any signal out there. I won't be able to text you or call you at all. Oh, it's alright. I'll be able to survive a couple of days without constant updates on who just got voted off the International Haunted House Hunters. Well, I'll miss you. And for the record, Bradley was pushed down a flight of ornate stairs by a ghost. No! Oh! They were really beautiful stairs. Amanda, well, if you're gonna fall down the stairs, might as well be some pretty ones, right? Amanda finishes zipping up the biggest suitcase and lugs it next to the door of her bedroom. She turns around and gives me a big hug. Relax, Dadtron. I'm a big kid now. I can take care of myself. Besides, I gotta share a room with Monica Sanders and 2 mom chaperones. The most trouble I could possibly get into is falling asleep with a bath. With a. Why did I read that like fall asleep in a bathtub full of ice for some reason? I was like, no, your kidney. Is fall asleep with a tub of ice cream on me. Oh well, alright. Don't steal anything, okay? Since you asked me nicely, fine, promise. I step outside, hauling my big bags behind me. Craig's already strapped some camping gear on top of my modest but yet stylish car. He notices me carrying my equipment and hurries over to take it from me. I got it. Don't you dare. Such a gentleman. Such a gentleman. I always had a case of the vapors there. Oh, he loves it. Never fear, these muscles were made for picking up heavy things and putting them in other places, right? Strong people can lift things. That's good. Remember, it's your weekend to relax. Take it easy. I guess I can't argue with that.
Oh.
Everything's good with Amanda? Yep, on her way to the school trip to Washington, D.C. What about your offspring? This is such funny writing. Already at Smashley's for the weekend. I am ready to take to get my camp on. Wait, it's just the 2 of us? I guess I figured that, but I didn't think about it. I load the rest of my stuff into Craig's car and we get in. Oh no, what's wrong? I think I left my juicer plugged in. We gotta go back. Are you worried that someone's gonna break into your house and into your house and cold press some carrots? No, it's just just try to relax, man. Let the juicer float away. Take all of your worries and blend them into a pulpy good vibes. Craig takes a deep breath. Do we have anything to listen to? All I have at my place is a series of CDs that guide you through through thorough and intense calisthenic workout. Do you want to listen to those? I'm just kidding. Craig hands me a thick case filled with CDs. Take your pick. I thumbed through page after page of kids sing-along CDs. Oh yeah, Twinkle, Twinkle Little Star takes me back. This is like, so like with the CDs and stuff. Keep going. I get to the end of the case to find in the vest, or in the very last slot, a blank CD with Craig's handwriting on it. DJ Keg Stands Mega Mix Volume 1. I made it just for the trip, but I think you'll like it. I pop the CD in the car stereo, and it's like I am immediately transported to our old dorm room. Hit after hit plays, and as soon enough, we're both happy, scream singing and singing the lyrics to each other as we fly down the highway. This song was Carl's favorite. Carl, the third roommate. We never talked about Carl. Carl. You brought that dog. Oh, was he a dog? You brought that dog home one night, and I couldn't pry you two apart. Aw, Carl was a dog. So we spent an entire semester fabricating a story about our foreign exchange student roommate who had really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. And then we had a room inspection. The RA was so suspicious of us, but could never prove anything. How did they take the dog to the bathroom? Is my question. And Carl was just under a blanket. Bless that pup's courage under fire. Man, we did some dumb things back in college. The hours fly by as we belt our tunes in whatever non-existent key our voices register in. Soon enough, we're surrounded by lush trees and spectacular vistas of everything amazing that nature has to offer. It feels so good to be back here. Real good. We park our car at the entrance to a familiar trail and load up our gear on our backs. I'm thankful that I've been working on my health over the past couple of weeks. Otherwise, I'd be dreading all this hiking that's about to happen. Craig looks instantly at his phone. Everything all right? Yep, just had to fire off one last work email. Craig's pockets the phone and we start off the trail. It's relatively easy, but I know I would have been huffing and puffing at this point if it weren't for all the murder sprints. I look around me and take in the tall trees and animal chirps. Everything okay back there?
Oh.
There's no reception out here. Yeah, being out here in the middle of nowhere will do that. There's that, like, the repeat of, I think it's supposed to be bird noises. It's just, like, the sound mixing is weird in this section. I recognize the look of anxiety on Craig's face. But if there's a problem, but what if there's a problem? There won't be. You're trained for this. Reception is the last of our worries. You've trained for this. Look, Craig, we all know that if you're really wanted, you could flex your calf muscles and fly out of here like a rocket ship all the way back to Maple Bay. You're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. This is our weekend. We keep marching down the trail, but it seems like Craig is still worried. After a bit, he stops in his tracks. Maybe we should go back. We could find another campground that gets good cell phone reception. Craig, seriously, what's wrong? I mean, I'm really nervous. My dad instinct is kicking in and my mind keeps conjuring up all sorts of the worst case scenarios. What if things happen to the girls? I don't have a signal. I would have no way of knowing. Let me know. Oh, he's sweating. Let me know if that feeling ever goes away, no matter how old your kids are. You just gotta remind yourself that they're in good hands. Craig doesn't say anything. I give him a reassuring punch on the shoulder. Try to remember why we're out here. The plan was to get away from it all and just focus on ourselves for a little trip. No distractions, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing out in the woods. Craig looks at me directly in the eye. No distractions, no cell phone service, just two dads out here in the woods. We're gonna have some fun this weekend. Craig and I get back to marching. It's not too long of a hike before we get to the campsite, and we're both glad to see that we're the only people there. I can't believe that you still have this tent. I found it in my attic and already checked for holes. It's seen better days, sure, but I think we will be able to survive. I dumped the bag of fabric and poles on the ground. We unfold the tent in the desired spot. I hand Craig the stakes. We still know how to do this, right? Of course we do. We do not. After 20 minutes of struggling like people in a bad infomercial, we somehow managed to build up an a structure that closely resembles what a tent would look like if you asked somebody to draw a picture of one with their eyes shut. I wouldn't put this up against a storm, but I think we'll be able to survive for the night. We set out for a couple of chairs and our cooking equipment, admiring our handiwork. Bro, look at this, go. Look upon the kingdom we have built. Upon this rock we shall grill our meats and drink our brew, for we hold dominion over this land. Verily, and I look at our camping chairs, which we are going to sit on. So what's next on the campus extravaganza docket? Well, now that we have shelter settled, I think that it's time for us to do some exploring. There's a waterfall a little bit up the way that I'm sure we could hike to. Let's get hiking. Craig and I venture into the woods, and we amble along, taking our time to chat and admire the wildfire. The wildlife, I think, not wildfire. Oops. Craig reaches out an arm and stops me. Dude, does that look like what I think it looks like? Look over to where he's pointing. Oh my god, it does. What trees look like? That tree looks like a butt. I can't get over how detailed it is. I examined the butt tree further. The contour is perfect. It even has back dimples. I thought that we were gonna have a great time camping, but this makes it even better. Craig holds back a snicker. I aspire to have every hike be as good as this one. I am snickering too now. Let us analyze this tree further. Craig and I share a huge belly laugh at our awful jokes. The best thing about this is that there's no daughters here to tell us our jokes are bad. We high five. Craig and I hit the trail again. It's been a long time since we've been out here, but everything seems more or less familiar. We point out old landmarks that we remember back from our college days. I think that we're getting close now. Check it out. There's a clearing up ahead. As we get closer, I can hear water running. Oh, thank God! That repeat noise that kept happening is over. That was driving me crazy. Let's see. Cresting over the hill, Craig and I are greeted by a wide clearing surrounded by trees. In front of us is a beautiful waterfall spilling into a large body of water that runs into the river. Mouths agape with the genuine beauty of the place. We go to investigate the old waterfall. Hey. It's gorgeous. Nature is so rad. Peering farther, we get an idea of how deep the pool is. Oh. I think that we could jump off of it like the old days. I have two. Oh, this old dad is happy here on dry land. Grandpa. Oh. Looks like you could climb right up there. We didn't even bring swimming trunks. What are you talking about? Uh-huh. Craig immediately begins taking off his clothes. Look at Craig's button. Don't look at Craig's button. Oh, we're gonna look at his button. I can't help but sneak a peek. That's a good button. Craig turns around suddenly. He catches me looking. Oh. I do a lot of glute workouts. He loves it. I immediately turn away, blushing. Oh. You coming or what? Oh, I don't know about this, dude. He already making his way over to the waterfall. By the time I finish my sentence, when I realize I'm not right behind him, he turns around and rolls his eyes. We lived together for years, and I've seen your ass more times than I can count. It's not a big deal. You've got it, Chief. Let's put on a show. Who needs pants anyway? There's society's oppressors. Down with pants, down with the system. That's the spirit. I take off my shirt and drop it into a pile with Craig's clothes. I put the rest of my clothes on the ground, feeling exposed. Craig and I climb up to the top of the waterfall, making sure not to slip on any wet rocks. He reaches the peak before I do and offers a hand getting up. At the top, we look over the cliff into the tiny lake. It seems so much higher up from this perspective. Craig has always been a daredevil. He pulled some stunts in college that I'm honestly still shocked he survived. I was always the one standing on the sidelines watching and hoping I would be bringing him home on a gurney. Man, this could be dangerous. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea. Craig looks me in the eyes. Don't think, just jump. Oh, kitty, hi. Hi, kitty. Good cat. Craig cannonballs off of the waterfall and into the lake, creating a huge splash. I'm worried for a moment before he finally resurfaces from under the water. Whoa. He treads water and looks up at me.
Oh.
You coming on or what? I don't think. I just jump. How are you supposed to just not think? I'm pretty sure that's not physically possible. My toes grip the edge of the rock, and water look so far away. Don't think, just... I run off the edge, trying to do my best cannonball. Somewhere in the middle, it turns into a really graceful belly flop. I hit the water with a loud slap. No. I resurface to find Craig giggling.
Oh.
I rate that belly flop a solid 8 out of 10. Your form was lacking, but your heart was still in the right place. I playfully splash water at Craig. Are you sure about that? I splash him again.
Oh.
You're giving me no choice. Craig splashes me in the face with a huge wave of water. You've awakened the beast. He laughs another wave of water. He he launches another wave of water on me. Don't you put me in a corner here. Don't put a wild animal in a corner. Squirt water at him with your hands. Hammer fist. Dunk him. Bring in the big guns. Dunk him. I lunge for Craig and manage to get him in an arm lock. Time for the finishing move. I summon all of my dad strength to lift Craig out of the water. Hey! And I drop him for a splash. Craig bounces back out of the water.
Hey.
My turn. No. Oh no, it seems like Craig was simply allowing me to pick him up and dunk him. He grapples me with his clearly superior muscles and quite literally tosses me across the water. I emerge from the water, devastated.
Oh.
You think that I did all of those pull-ups just so that I could look this good with my shirt off? Nah, bro, my arms are cannons. Are dad launchers. He loves it. Craig does a playful flex for me. Damn. Craig, truce, please. Craig thinks about it.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. We shake hands. There's peace. Man, That jump was such an adrenaline rush. Not so scary now, huh? I'll race you to the top. I've had enough excitement for today. I'll race you to the top. We run at all the way up the slick rocks and cannonball off the water. Good. What a rush. Grandpa's gonna break a hip. Good for just like me. Decrepit dude like Grandpa. Good form on that one. Wanna go again? You know it. Do we get an achievement if we keep like going up? If it is there like, does it keep going and going, and then maybe we'll get an achievement? With the same energy we had and our youth, we climb back up to the top of the waterfall. I am brave enough to try a flip, which I am sure looks incredibly graceful as I belly flop into the water. Hi, World Ender! How's it going? Yeah, I know it was a bit of a late stream. I don't start this late normally. But Longcat's here. He's here with us. Poor Longcat. I had to move him out of my chair. I felt really bad because he's been getting in my chair every time I stand up. He's decided that now my chair is his favorite spot to sit. So I had to move him, and he was so indignant. I hope you're doing well. Phew, man, this is fun. I got one more on you. I live for danger, or I am ready to throw in the towel. I live for danger. Yeah, I wonder if we get an achievement for continuing to jump off the waterfall. It takes a little more time, but we get to the waterfall, and both of our best running jumps into the water below. Alright, I think that's my limit. We should get going back before it gets too dark. Are you kidding? I've never felt more alive. You're right. I've never felt more alive. Alright, Blur, are you sure? Oh no, we're gonna go to the hospital. Oh no, we're pushing our limit. It's my time to jump. I scurry to the rock once more and do another classic cannonball. Wow, so fun. Maybe I should have saved before. In case we accidentally break something. I'm getting kind of cold. Want to go back to the camp now? Okay, maybe we should stop because he keeps asking us to stop. Like he wants to. He's not having fun anymore. But we're like, no, I'm here to jump. It's okay. We just saved. Go on without me. I've got at least 20 more jumps in me, says Grandpa. Okay, dude. I'll see you back there. Craig gets up and leaves. Maybe I should head after him. There's nothing but the waterfall. Finally some peace and quiet so that I can work on my form. I scramble up the rocks again. Man, the adrenaline is wearing off, but I guess by the time I get to the top, I am gasping for air. There goes nothing. I take a running start, my biggest jump yet. But as I get to the edge, I trip and tumble off of the cliff onto the rocks below. Oh no, as my broken body slips into the water, I look down to see a pool of red for the Gralse. No, Grandpa. A pool of red forming around me. I don't have long, just long enough to be alone with my thoughts. Why did I push myself beyond my physical limits? Why did I let this search for adrenaline overrule my sensibilities? Why didn't I use the buddy system? Goodbye, cruel world. I can see that my chances at love were dashed, much the same as my poor body was dashed upon the rocks of this waterfall. Wait, is this this is an ending? You died. You waterfall to your death. And we got an achievement. Oh my god. I didn't know you could die in this game. No. I'm glad we saved. Oh wait, what happened? Did we rebound? Good form on that one. Want to go again? I'm pretty tired. It only gives us that option now that we died. We should probably head back. Let's see, we got an achievement. What did we get? Cannonball. Jump off the water well too many times and bleed out. Only 7% of people have this achievement. We go to put our clothes back on, and I notice that we're soaking wet. Maybe a splash fight wasn't the best idea. It's okay. We'll get fire going in no time. We can dry off and get some dinner going. Sopping wet, we hike back to camp and unpack everything we need for dinner. Craig pulls out a couple of steaks and some chopped potatoes in tin foil. You all ready for a feast? Yeah, man, take a seat. Craig, train is pulling out of the relaxation station, and I'm your conductor. Let me cook for you. Absolutely not. Cooking is the thing that relaxes me the most. I'll take it from here. Craig cooks now? I remember how his entire sophomore year diet consisted of microwavable mac and cheese, but not microwaved, and just and have. And now microwavable mac and cheese, but not microwaved, and have trouble believing that the thing that he just said. Isn't he the guy that drank the whole jar of marinara sauce? At least let me start the fire. Sure. Just grab my matches. Craig reaches into his backpack. He rummages around his bag and pulling things out and checking every pocket. Uh-oh. I don't know if I packed it. Craig checks another bag and still can't find it. My stomach grumbles. Now I'm more acutely aware of how cold and wet I am. We really need to get a fire started. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world.
Oh.
Gosh, I'm so stupid. I could have sworn I packed it. I'm so sorry, dude. Don't be. We can figure this out. We can start a fire. We're smart guys. I mean, how hard could it be? I watched plenty of survival programs on TV. If naked reality stars can do it, so can we. We'll need some wood. I gesture to the trees around us.
Oh.
There's no shortage of that. And some tinder.
Oh.
We can make that work. And then I think some ancient aliens are then supposed to come by and give us advanced technology. Or renovate our house, depending on the show. Craig and I gather a variety of wood, bark, and moss until we have almost all the materials that could conceptually make a plausible-looking campfire. Just add fire, right? That's the fun part. The sun's now setting and a cool breeze rustles the leaves of the trees around us. We have to work quickly. I've done this in the past and I know I can figure it out. Just give me a second. Anyway, can I help? Give me some normal support. Lift my spirits and we'll make this fire happen. You can do it. Never knew a better Craig. Go overboard with compliments. What would he like the best? You died. I know. I didn't know I could die in this game. I didn't know, but you know, I guess if anybody could die in a game, it's me. So, you can do it. Full heart. I can't not make of that fire. You can make that fire, Craig.
Oh.
That's the stuff. Eventually, Craig miraculously is able to get something going. He blows on the embers and gently places the glowing moss onto the base of the pit. Soon enough, we have a nice little fire going. Way to go, man. There's regular old outdoorsy fellas.
Oh.
Or we're regular outdoorsy fellas. Hooray for not dying. Okay, Gabe. Okay. I died. I get it. I take a seat on one of the lawn chairs. Craig brought and cozy up to the fire, warm up my hands. Relaxing, man. Take it easy. Let me handle the dinner. I watch Craig strokes the fire and sets up a makeshift grill for the steaks. After all that hiking and simmering and swimming, simmering. Okay, after all that hiking and swimming and fire starting, I'm able to relax a bit. With the sound of crickets and the scent of steak filling the air, I actually feel pretty calm. Craig expertly sears 2 steaks in a pan. He's been heating up on the fire, crackling thyme and crushing ginger over it while blasting them both in butter. Wow, I didn't know that he was actually good at cooking. The fanciest I've saw him get in college was when he started sprinkling seasoning packets into dry ramen and eating it straight up. When did this happen? You used to eat cereal every morning with beer instead of milk. I grew up, I guess. I think that these are just about ready. Craig puts the steak onto a paper plate and sets them aside. I start to reach for one, but Craig smacks my hand. Dude, let them rest. They'll be more flavorful that way. I patiently return to my seat, eyeing the steak longingly from a distance. They smell incredible. Craig prepares a side of salad for us in the meantime, sprinkling feta cheese onto the freshly chopped greens. He plates in next to a generous pile of roasted potatoes covered in olive oil and rosemary. Once it's all ready, we sit down by the fire and dig in. Everything tastes okay? I'm in heaven. That's what I like to hear. Remember how for an entire semester we would eat burritos for lunch and dinner? I love that these two went to college together and were roommates. It's like grandpas. It's like TA. It's hard not to go back. Look at you now, man. You have kids, a great job, and now you're cooking like a vengeful wizard whose arch nemesis is microwavable food. I am really impressed with how much you've gotten your life together. Craig laughs, but there's no humor in it. I'm glad you think that. I glance at Craig while he picks at his salad. He really grew out of his baby face, but there's something about his expression that makes him seem so much older than he is. A sense of maturity he didn't have in college. He looks exhausted. With 3 kids, yeah, I guess. You okay? Yeah. Come on, dude. I've known you for long enough to see when you're down.
Oh, man.
I'm tired, bro. I think that being out here is making me realize just how drained I feel. You work really hard, Craig. It can't be easy.
Oh, man.
I have to, for my girls. I volunteer at their school. I cook healthy meals for them. I do everything that I can to make sure that they are safe and happy. And when they're with their mom, I'm always working overtime so that I can support them. And then you work out a lot so that you can crush anyone who stands in their way. And I don't want to fall into my old habits. I need to set a good example for my girls. Everything I do is for them, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But it seems like it's bleeding you dry.
Oh.
If that's what it takes to raise them, well, then it's worth it. Craig, buddy, I know where you're coming from here, but you've got to take care of yourself too.
Dude.
I do though. I eat right and exercise, and that's not what I mean. You're too little butter on toast. You're too little butter on too much toast, you know?
Hey.
What? You're spreading yourself too thin. Life needs a balance. It's great that you care this much about what. Why are there typos in this game? Is this a typo? It's great that you care this much about your kids, but why? Why are there two abouts? You can't neglect your own needs because you're too busy taking care of everyone else. You matter too.
I don't know.
It's just I know that I can provide for my family, and if I take a step back and look at everything objectively, I know that I'm doing right by them.
I don't know.
But I can't explain it, man. There's always that voice in the back of my head telling me that I need to do more. It's like it's never enough for me. Every time I try to relax, that voice keeps telling me that I don't deserve it. To be honest, I feel a little guilty about even being out here. Craig, you're trying your best, and you're doing an amazing job. That's a fact, but even if you weren't, you would still deserve happiness.
Oh, man.
I do, though. Do I, though? Oh, no, the demons. Hell yeah, bro. He loves it. I look at Craig and I think about what a good friend and even better father he is. He's compassionate, he's hardworking, he is relentlessly positive, he encourages everybody to be their best version of themselves, he makes me want to be a better person. If you could only see yourself the way that I see you. Craig beams, he gets up and walks over to his supplies. Come on, I brought dessert. Oh, are you going to use the campfire to torch the tops of some creme brulees? I've done that before. Torch a creme brulee. I know little to nothing about cooking. Craig pulls out marshmallows.
Hey.
Well, you still know how to make s'mores, right? I think the more important question is, do you know how to make s'mores? I recall you used to just completely blacken the marshmallows. I stand by that. I accidentally clicked too fast. Wait, hold on, maybe I can read it back in the. I stand by that. It's charred and gooey something. Brutish. Craig throws a marshmallow at me and I catch it in my mouth. Pro move. We used to be able to do that at a great distance against a wild disadvantage. Give me a week of practice and I'll be competitive again. Craig and I sit in the warm glow of the campfire, watching embers float up towards the sky. The stars are so much brighter out here. Yeah, I miss this Great-Kens. Grandpa. I should have called him, what is it, Grandpa Kens or something? Me too. We stay until it gets late and half remembering stories from college. We watch as the fire dies and eventually clamber into the tent. We crawl into the tent and I unfurl my sleeping bag. Wait, where's the other sleeping bag? Good move, Grandpa. I look around for a second. Oh no. I must have left it at home. It's all yours, dude. I'm sorry. I'll just curl up over here. No way. Here. Craig unzips a sleeping bag and spreads it out so that there's enough room for both of us to lay on top of it.
Nice.
Night, bro. Good night, bro. I roll over and we face each other we face away from each other without a blanket. It's really cold. I shiver, and without realizing it, I find myself nestling closer to Craig. I am sure he won't mind. He turns over, and I can feel his breath on my neck. It's hard to focus on anything else. I turn over, and I try to get more comfortable. I open my eyes and find Craig's face only a few inches from my own. For once, he looks at peace. His eyes flutter open, his hands find a place on my waist. I am not sure who leans in first, but suddenly, we kiss! We look at each other again, my heart racing. Craig.
Oh, man.
I got strong feelings for you, bro. Feelings I can't deny anymore. Bro, me too. High five! I run back my hands through his hair, then down to his chest. Craig brings me closer, wrapping his arms around me. I feel so secure. You know, talking about old times is fun, but I feel like making new memories with you. I smile, tracing the line of his hip with my finger. We kiss again, and I am not worried about us getting too cold tonight. Nice, Grandpa. Date complete. Oh no! I forgot my second sleeping bag. That's the move, right? Remember that when you go when you go camping. We got an S tier date. Security, cargo shorts, marinara. Oh yeah, he was the one who drank marinara sauce. Sports, outdoorsy, cannonball. That's how we died. That's the achievement we got. We died to a cannonball. But yeah, remember that one. I'll accidentally, quote unquote, only bring one sleeping bag. Can't stand Greg champion. So we've already seen kind of the end of the story, so we'll kind of click through it, but I want to see like the ending, because I think each dad gets their own ending. So we'll see, because it'll be the graduation, I think, right now. Let's take sips of tea while we can, while it's loading. This might be a little different. Let's read to make sure that we're not skipping anything. Phew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that this is the graduation party. Oh, yeah, I think this is the graduation. We'll say you asked too many questions. Who do you think you are, my daughter? For literally my entire life. Yes, I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Dad.
So we'll click through the graduation party.
Hey.
And we'll get to the end. Yeah. Aw, look! This is so cute. I love it. Alright. So we'll kind of click through.
Yeah.
Until we get to the end, and then we'll read our Craig ending. Grandpa only bringing one sleeping bag. Amazing. And there is a video of me reading all this. I'll link it below. Because the original ending we got was the Robert ending. Because we're deranged. Grandpa hasn't learned his lesson.
Ah.
Alright.
Huh. Pew.
I want to make sure I don't accidentally click through.
Hmm. Oh.
And skip. Robert.
Huh?
You knew what this was.
Hey.
That ending was good. Let's see. Alright.
Yeah.
This might be... Is this new? Because these are Craig's daughters. Let's see. Listen, you guys better be real with me. If you're downplaying the psychic abilities, I want you to know that you can trust me. Heck, even think of me as a third twin. This might be new, actually. Amanda, that's a triplet. You know, Dad, by the time I'm done with these kids, we're gonna be finishing each other's... What? You didn't finish your sentence. What are you gonna be finishing? Each other's
Yeah.
sentences. See? Third twin.
Nah.
I have to go. There we go. That's what we were waiting for. Hold on. Maybe we can do a little screenshot. Okay. The party starts to wind down. I take a seat next to Craig. The sun is setting, and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Oh, we've got a bongo. Let's see what we got. Oh my god, bongo. Don't let me down. What did we get? A duplicate! No! Alright, let's see.
Oh.
Bro. This reminds me of the parties we used to throw. Fewer keg stands, of course. Probably for the best. I don't want to get my hip replaced after a party trick goes wrong. Aw, Grandpa. We can leave keg stands in the past. Craig laughs. You doing okay? Yeah, dude, I'm alright. I just can't hang out too long. I gotta get back home and answer some emails. What happened to relaxing? I am relaxing right now. We're sitting on a bench. Yeah, well, I could be standing. See, relaxing. Craig, you gotta get better taking care of yourself. I care about you and I want you to be okay.
Oh.
I appreciate it, but I'm fine. You're a good friend, dude. No! We've been friends again. A good friend. Do you ever wish that maybe we were more than that? Oh, bro. I'm sorry if I gave you that impression. To be honest, I kind of wondered the same thing, but I don't have time for that right now. I think that we're just better off as friends. Oh, yeah, I can do friends. Craig hops up. All right, buddy. Gotta get moving. Thanks for inviting me. Oh, no, Grandpa. I could have sworn that sleeping bag trick worked for Grandpa. I guess it did for a night, but let's hang out soon, yeah? But that would be nice. Craig jogs out of the yard. Man. I wonder if there was an ending where you guys end up together. Maybe not. Maybe that is his ending. He's just kind of a busy guy. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda wanders over and sits next to me. Killer party, Pops. What do you say? I was inspired. So, also have something for you. Okay, so this is, we've seen this part before. And then I think whenever it doesn't, like, end with him being together with whoever, it's just Amanda giving him the photo at the end and saying, I know that's not, maybe, let's see. So this is the same as what we've had. Yeah, so we get that photo.
Ugh.
Alright, well, let's see. I think that this is all the same. And then, yeah, there we go. Alright. So that is the Craig ending. I don't know if there's an ending where, like, Grandpa ends up with that dad or not. Oh no. So we've only gotten, like, an end photo of Matt. The other photos have just been Amanda and Grandpa. Huh. Alright, well that is the Matt ending. No, not Matt ending. The Matt ending, we actually ended up with Matt. That was the Craig ending. He's like, let's just be friends. Let's see, what do we think? Let's go back and do one more.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, yeah, let's do another alternate reality where we end up with a different dad, or as the case where don't end up with another dad. Craig kind of friend-zoned us after the sleeping bag night. Grandpa was, he's such a real one. He's like, oh, oops, forgot a sleeping bag. Gotta cuddle up. Alright, so let's just go down the line and go, Brian, I guess, right? And then we'll just, like, because we've already done Matt, which was a very sweet ending. Joseph was scandalous. Robert was our original ending. Okay, all right, let's do Brian, and then we'll see how we feel. If maybe we want to continue and do another ending, if maybe we'll just do this, and then we'll just do that for the night. We'll see. All right, we will go on the final date for Brian. Hi, kitty. Oh, good cat. Long cat is here. I spend the day lounging around the house in my bathrobe and slippers, committed to enjoying my days off as my day off. What are you talking about? He does not have a job. Grandpa's retired. He's never talked about having a job, this guy. Committed to enjoying my day off as a testament to dad laziness around the world. Third coffee of the day and doing my second world jumble in pen. Man, this is the life. Hey, this one spells door. You're still talking to me, taking me to the fair later, right? There's a fair? Ugh, Dad, it's literally around the corner from us. It's not ringing a bell. I came home yesterday with cotton candy. Nope, nothing.
Aww.
I gave you a teddy bear that I won, specifically stating where and when I got it. Seriously? Amanda walks over to the window and slides open the drapes. There's a big Ferris wheel in the distance. Oh, right, that one. I thought that you meant another carnival. You're coming with me tonight, right? Gosh, honey, I don't know. I've got this. All this. I looked out at my mug of coffee and a word jumble in my hand. Pressing business I need to attend to. Amanda points at my word jumble. Park, dog, clock, cereal. I knew that. I totally knew that. See, the secret word that they all spell out pool is pool. Hey, you're pretty good at this. Now you don't have an excuse. You're coming with me. Amanda pushes me into my bedroom and forces me to change out of my bathrobe. Wear something nice. I want some arm candy today. Got it. And no flip-flops. Not after last time. We don't talk about last time. Amanda and I step outside. Hi, kitty. Oh, you're so good. You're so good. He's still trying to get in the chair. It's kind of a big chair. Maybe we can both sit in it. Here. Do you want to sit next to me, Lucky? He looks at me like, no, you get up and I'll sit. Long cat. I love you so much, kitty. Oh, good cat. Amanda and I step outside and follow the faint sound of carnival music. Sorry, let me take another sip of tea. My voice is getting all raspy. Oh, it's so good. This tea has a little bit of ginger in it, and it's like this little bite. It's good. So, what's the first thing that you're gonna do at the fair? Eat greasy food, like deep fried everything, and put it in my mouth. I don't care if it isn't tasty to start. I believe that the deep frying process can transmute any non-tasty thing into tasty thing. Please don't throw up this time. I know my limits. You said that last time. I was still calibrating. I'm dialed in now. You'll ride the rides with me, right? If you're looking to something to ride scary rides with, that's straight veto from the dad constituency. However, I am happy to stand at the fence and take blurry pictures of you riding the rides as per dad custom. Define scary rides. Anything that Well, you're no fun. Maybe I'll find someone at the carnival who will go with me. Wouldn't that be a surprise? Yeah, maybe one of your friends from school will be there. Like, who's that one with the eyebrows? Teresa? She's got mono. What about the one who vapes? Alex got suspended for vaping in school bathrooms.
You know.
Hi, Killer Koi. How's it going? How are you doing? Oh, it's good to see you. Longcat says hi too. I know, I turned my sounds back on now that we're not doing the the voiced Nikki story. Hello, Bessie. Hey. Hello. We're going back and we're doing the alternate ending of Dream Daddy to see what other endings we get. We got an ending where I died. Leave it to me to die in a dating sim. I didn't know it was possible, but I managed to do it accidentally. Yep, Grandpa died. Give Longcat kisses. Oh, Longcat, do you want a kiss? He's like, no. He hates kisses. Mwah. I got one. Well, I hear carnival rides are fun as a solo rider. I didn't think that was possible. Right? Leave it to me to die in a dating simulation. Good kitty. But then I'll have no one to puke on. Or will I? What? Hey, look, we're here. The carnival is packed with people from all over town tonight. Screaming kids run around with cotton candy and buckets of soda clutched in their grubby fists. Colorful lights flash all around. I feel like just smelling the air will clog my arteries. It's good that this is just a clicking game because my other hand is occupied with Longcat. Longcat is like, I must have all the pets tonight. Hey, let's go over there. There's greasy food and let's go over there to these greasy food carts first. Amanda leads me by the hand in what seems like a very specific direction. I know my favorite one is around here somewhere. Wait a second. Is that Brian? Wow, look who it is. Sure enough, Brian and his daughter Daisy. Daisy has the same confused look on her face that I'm sure I have. What a coincidence that we all happen to be here at the same time in the same exact place. Wow, this is so weird. Can you believe we just happened to come to the carnival on the same night at the same time? Oh, Amanda set it up. Amanda. Yes, Daisy. That's so strange. How bizarre. Brian. Great kids. I can feel my competitive fire burn inside me again. Last we met, Brian had made me a fool by besting me at fishing, and then out humbling me in front of my own daughter. I still want that pole saw. There's plenty of midway games here. How about we hang out as a team and explore the carnival together? Yes, Amanda, that sounds like an amazing idea. Let's all go and do stuff together. Amanda and I follow Brian and Daisy as they lead us towards some rides. I can't believe Brian's here. Oh. Dad, you need to relax. Daisy and I have been spending a lot of time together. She's helped me with my algebra homework, and I have been I've been corrupting her young soul with rock and roll music. She's really cool, but you and Brian won't stop complaining about each other. Oh, he's complaining about me? No, Dad, that's not what I mean. If you and Brian would just talk to each other, maybe you would see that you have a lot in common. See, now I gotta turn it up to 11. That Brian's getting obliterated. Dad, you have to chill. Please chill. For my sake. I am chill. I'm so chill. I'm chill, like stupidly chill. And once I prove once and for all that I'm clearly the better dad, I'll be so chill that you could call me liquid nitrogen. I'll destroy him. Dad. I stopped at the entrance of the midway and a perfect opportunity. Hey Brian, check it out. Want to get a couple of games in? That sounds fun. Maybe a little friendly competition? No, we wanted to check out some clowns over there. Amanda, you're scared of clowns. Overruled. Ugh, fine, sure. Let's play some games, but if we spend the whole night there, I'm filing for emancipation. Lighten up. I'll win you something nice. And I'll win you something nice too, Daisy. I'll win you something more nice things than Brian. I'd like to see you try. Brian and I glare at each other. We've been at it for longer than I'd like to admit. Amanda and Daisy sigh heavily at each other's new game. Brian and I challenge each other to their arms, overburdened with stuffed animals and t-shirts with rainbow airbrushed onto them. For every game I win, Brian seems to answer back. Aww. Dad, please, enough. Oh, just once. one last game, honey. So, Greykins, we're tied. What's the ultimate prize? I spot from across the midway. We lock eyes. It swims absent-mindedly in a bowl of water. The goldfish will be mine. Amanda, sweetie, how about you win a goldfish? How about I win you a goldfish? If it'll get us out of here, great. Poor little goldfish. I always feel... Aww. Do we have the proper equipment at home to care for a fish? Sorry, let me drink more tea. My throat got like a little scratchy. Oh no, I'm out of tea. We might have to put the kettle on again. Alright. I look over at Brian. We don't say a word. Our eyes lock eyes and confirm it. The person who wins the goldfish wins the night. Looks like it's skeet ball. You any good? I am the best skeet ball player to ever grace the earth. Think you can handle me? Still waiting to put up your weed whacker? Only if you're willing to part ways with your pole saw. Lawn grooming equipment goes to the skee ball champ. We share an earnest shake. I thought we'd kind of buried the hatchet with...
That ball.
Oh no, wait, this is a mini game. Which I'll be losing because I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. I'm like so focused. We're locked in now. Like, I feel like the whole screen wiggles for a second, doesn't it? Huh? Let's go. A rank. The bell sounds and lights flash. It feels like things are moving in slow motion. Guys running the booth points at Brian. My worst nightmare. I fall to my knees, gasping at the dirt between my fingers. How could I let this come to be? Dad, you're making a scene. I am defeated. The attendant reaches up and dumps the goldfish into a plastic baggie. No, goldfish, no. He hands it over to Brian. Brian hands the fish to his daughter. This is for you, sweetie. Dad, we don't have to have the... Right, exactly. This is my point. Exactly. Dad, we don't have the proper resources to take care of this goldfish. I think that it would be better in a better place... I think it would be better as a peace offering. Amanda, do you want this? Amanda, we don't accept gifts from the enemy. That would be lovely. Amanda, no. She places the goldfish in Amanda's hand. I promise to take care of him to the best of my ability, but you should come visit and develop a relationship with him. I have a feeling he's going to miss you. Yeah. Amanda, I think I'll name him Brian. Oh, Greykins is gonna love that. I like daggers through my chest, child. Hey, who wants to check out the Ferris wheel? Hey, I want to ride the Ferris wheel. Oh, of course. I'll hang out and watch you guys. Still not a fan of carnival rides. I'd be happy to ride some rides with you kids. I'm just kidding. I love carnival rides. I'm the best at them. We traverse the fair and end up at the relatively short line for the Ferris wheel. It doesn't seem like a very popular ride. Daisy and Amanda chat excitedly. I can feel Brian glaring at me. So, how do you do on the trig final? Way better than I thought I would. Those costume problems still tripped me up. So I drew a cat instead of answering the question, and my teacher gave me some points for effort. Wow, this is high school? Is high school really that easy? Absolutely, yes. The school of hard knocks, though, that's another story. Amanda playfully punches Daisy in the arm. Welcome to the streets.
Huh?
You check out that art book I gave you? Yeah, I loved that section on female photographers. You have good taste. You know, I bet that your photos will be in a book someday. Daisy, stop, or I'll cry. They're too cute. Next. Amanda pushes me forward.
Yeah.
You first. I sit down in the carriage. And now you. Daisy pushes Brian into the carriage next to me before I can say anything. The ride operator closes the gate. Now wait a second. We're gonna go get some deep fried pickles. You two take some time to work on your differences.
Whoa!
Hold on. Get along. Amanda and Daisy run off into the crowd. The ride starts moving. I sit in the Ferris wheel with my arms crossed, not talking to Brian. I don't even know what Amanda's talking about. Neither do I. Our carriage creeps slowly upwards. Ferris wheels are boring. Could this ride go any slower?
Well-
Oh, it's too. Is it too fast for you? That's not what I meant. How could this get any worse? Suddenly, the ride jerks to a halt with us at the very top of the wheel. I can hear the faint yell of the ride operator down below. Sorry, folks, ride's stuck. I guess a raccoon must have stolen a key component to the motor. They're very crafty animals, and they're frequently attracted to shiny objects, so it makes sense that they would pilfer something like that. Anyway, it'll be some time before we can get y'all down. Settle in and get cozy. Well, and hey, no hand stuff when you're up there. Well, no mouse stuff either. Well, this just great. I look down over the expanse of the carnival. I hate to admit this, but it's a pretty good view. I spot someone down at the food cart melting cheese onto a pile of steaming cheesesteak and peppers. Oh man, I'm so hungry. Why did we get funnel cakes first? My stomach rumbles. Oh, I know that sound. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out some fruit leather. Offers it to me. Cherry or mango? I don't want your stupid fruit leather. Brian opens one and starts to eat it. Fine. My stomach growls again. God damn it, why did I take my fruit leather? We sit in silence as the crowd begins to form under a group of carnival workers attempt to restart the engine. I suddenly remember that I have a tiny book of word jumbles and a golf pencil in my pocket. I pull them out and start working on a fresh page, determined not to look at Brian. Hey, I always bring a puzzle book with me, too. Brian pulls a small crossword puzzle and a pen. Are you kidding me? I throw my book of word jumbles off the side of the Ferris wheel in a fit of rage. Oof, I bet that you could find it when I get off this thing. Here, you can do my crossword. Brian holds his book and pen out with a smile. Absolutely not. Why do you hate me so much? Hate you? Why do you think that you're better than me?
Whoa.
What? I don't think that I'm better than you. Okay, well, you were just offering me your fruit snacks and crossword out of the kindness of your heart.
Whoa.
Yes. A likely story. All you do is brag about your smart kid and your landscaping and your stupid weed whacker. I'm sick of it.
Whoa.
And all you do is one up me every chance you get. The only thing that I wouldn't win is a one up other people competition, because you wouldn't win that because that's what you do.
I don't know
Because
about
you would
that.
win that because that's what you do. I don't do it on purpose. Wait, what? You're messing with me, right? No. But
Okay.
I don't think I'm better than you at all. You and your daughter are amazing. I thought that we were competing just for fun at first, but the more we started doing it, the more I felt like you must hate me. And the more we did it, the more I wanted to impress you. There were times when I didn't want to beat you, Greykins, but really all I wanted was for you to like me. Oh my god, I feel like such an ass. Be honest with Brian, be honest with yourself, be an asshole. I kind of want to see what is Grandpa like when he's... Let's be honest with Brian. Oh, he loves it. I let my competitive spirit get in the way. Actually, no, I let my own insecurities get in the way, and I've been a huge dick to you for no reason. I'm sorry. To tell you the truth, I think that we could be really good friends. If I could ever make it up to you, I respect you a lot. We sit in silence for a second. Can we start over? What do you mean? From the beginning. Brian holds out his hand. Hi, I'm Brian. I take his hand and shake it vigorously. Hey Brian, I'm Greykins. It's really nice to meet you. Great shirt. Thanks, Greykins. Brian and I look at each other. We both share a smirk over the silly little game, but it feels good to be on the same side for once. Alright, folks, thanks for being patient. Turns out the raccoon didn't steal a part, but was instead still rummaging around in the inner workings of the engine. We're formed a weary yet mutually beneficial truce. The carriage starts moving, and we find ourselves down on a dry land in no time. Oh, I was taking a deep breath so I could read. Brian and I wander around for a bit, looking for Daisy and Amanda. You know, getting stuck on the Ferris wheel could have been a lot worse. I'm glad that we worked things out. Me too, buddy. Now that it's over, we can both get home to quietly enjoy our evenings. Agreed. Dad.
Hey.
Amanda and Daisy run up to us. I think that you kids will be pleased to find out that Brian and I have worked out our different... Dad, that's great and all, but Brian's in trouble. Brian's right here. The fish. No. I knew it was a bad idea. Daisy and I got the log flume, and we were going downhill. Brian just flew right out of the log, and now he's hanging from some pipe on the ride. We have to save him. That's horrible. Poor fishy. But Brian's right. The fish. Brian the fish. Oh, right. Come on. Oh man, my tea is finished. I wanted more tea. We're gonna have to make more tea. Okay. We sprint over to the log flume, spotting Brian the fish stuck up on the rafters of the ride. We'll get you down, little buddy.
Oh.
We have to get Brian before the fair closes, or who knows what'll happen to him. But the fair closes in 10 minutes. I guess we need to hustle then. What's the plan? Well, one ride around the track lasts 90 seconds. Brian hanging from a pipe right above the drop, so you'll have a window of about 10 seconds to grab him. Wow, did you just do that math in your head? That's really impressive. I counted. It's not that impressive. I'm so proud of you, honey. Okay, that rafter is pretty high up. Now, who's gonna reach him? We think for a second. I've got it. Brian runs over the midway to the last game we played and snags the pole from the game attendant that they use to grab stuffed animals. I think that this will do the trick. Amanda presses 2 ticket stubs into my hand. Here, these 2 are for the last 2 tickets. Brian's fate is in your hands now. There's no time. Come on. Brian leads me by the hand to the entrance of the log flume and getting there just in the nick of time. Looks like you guys are the last ones. We'll take our seat on the slippery vinyl. The ride operator pulls the bar down over our laps. You ready for this? The log starts drifting down this fake river. Unfortunately, unnaturally blue water sloshes over the sides, soaking my shoes. This is gross. You know how earlier I said that I was the best at carnival rides? The ride jerks forward and I let out a small yelp. That might have been an embellishment. Our rickety log makes the slow climb up the track for the most grueling minute of my life.
Whoa!
I see him. Hanging from the rafters. No. Poor little fishy. Let's see. Hanging from the rafters just before the drop is our beloved Brian, the fish, not the guy. Aww. What kind of tea? You know what? It's actually tea my mom sent me home with. So I had 2 cups. One was with like a little. It didn't taste like raspberry, but it's supposed to like have like raspberry, like the leaves of raspberries, I think. And then the other one was a little bit gingery, and it's like it's nice. I like it. So yeah, it's like tea from my mom from when I visited her. So it's kind of cool. Yeah. I miss Mama Greekins. I miss her too. Aww. Are you ready? I think we need tea before we rescue a fish. Hold on, I'm gonna put the kettle on real quick. Alright, we're back. It's just an electric kettle, so it just takes a button. Rescue me, please, Dusty. Yes, I will rescue you. We're on a rescue mission. I don't think that we can reach it from where I'm sitting. It's all you, buddy. Brian presses the fishing pole into my hand. Oh God, I don't know if I can do this. Hey, I believe in you. I gulp. I can't do this. Oh no, we have to do this. Oh no, hold on. Oh wait, whoa. I don't understand the rules. Okay, fishing around here is easy. Is it timed? Oh, it's timed. Hold on. I can't read. And do. Wait, match that fish. I forget how to play this. Oh wait. Oh, match. Oh, okay. Did we rescue the fish? With the precision only attainable from playing midway games at a competitive level, I hook the baggie that contains Brian the fish and place it on top of my lap. I did it. I grasp the bag firmly. He'll be nice and safe during the drop. I momentarily forgot that there was a drop. It's a big drop. Oh, it's coming real fast. Oh man, it's a big drop. So when I told you I was sort of over-exaggerating my proficiency with carnival rides, it turns out that I had under-exaggerated just how bad I am with them. I am utterly and completely terrified of carnival rides. Brian looks over at me and takes my hand. I'm right here. We can do this. He gives my hand a squeeze as our log tips over the edge and flies down the drop. Ah! A wall of water runs down us. I realize that I had my eyes squeezed shut and opened them to find Brian still holding my hand. He smiles at me. That wasn't so bad. I told you we would make it. Brian and I walk off and ride and approach Daisy and Amanda. I hand the baggie to Amanda.
Hey.
Brian! Hey! No, the fish. Aw. I mean, hey, thanks for saving the fish. Don't thank me, that's all your dad. Aw, shucks. It was a team effort. Yeah, you guys used your special skills to get him back. Brian got the pole, Daisy did the math, and you got the fish. I didn't get to do anything cool. Well, honey, I'm sure you... Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what were you guys doing up there? That's totally dangerous. Amanda steps in front of all of us and plants her feet. Listen, dude, it might have been totally dangerous, but I'll have you know that we triumphed over more than just your silly rules today. We overcame adversity through teamwork and friendship and love. We band together to achieve a common goal, and here we stand, stronger than the sum of our parts. And for you too, I actually don't care. The fair is closing. Just get out of here. The ride operator wonders. You really are sparkling conversationalist. We join the crowd of fairgoers, slowly ambling back to the parking lot. You kids want to stick around for the fireworks? Do we have to? I have never seen a child less enthusiastic about fireworks. Yeah, we can just go home. Can't we just go home? We've been hauling all these prizes around for hours, and my back's killing me. Aw, take it after Grandpa. You kids run ahead. I'll catch up with you later on tonight. Amanda and Daisy skip along. We'll probably find them later, curled up on my couch, watching Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. See, we had to have a moment that way. Brian and Grandpa could watch the fireworks. The tea's already boiled. That was fast. Kitty. Oh, sorry, kitty baby. Alright. Brett? Okay, so we've got our tea now. Now we have to wait for it to cool. Brian and I sit down on a bench a little farther away from the rest of the crowd, who are all gathered to catch the fireworks. Hell of a day, huh? You can say that again. Hell of a day, huh? This is one of the times that I will let you out-dad me. Ha, I'll take it. I breathe in the cool night air as the first fireworks launch and explode in the sky over the fair. I'm glad that we talked about that stuff. Me too. It's good to have. Oh, kitty. I'm sorry. You really want to sit in this chair, huh? Poor kitty. He's getting me like kitty cat eyes, like big kitty cat eyes. He's like, can you get up so I can sit in the chair? No, kitty. Poor kitty. You can sit right here. You can sit next to me. He's like, no. Me too. It's good to have a friend like you, Brian. The fireworks launch into a full swing, bursting around us, and a rainbow of reds and greens and blues and whites. There's one more thing I have to admit, though. What is that? I don't know anything about fishing. Wait, was that our sound alert? Maybe I hadn't heard that one. It's so, like, intense. Is that just the meow one? I haven't heard that one in a while. Let's see. Is that just the meow one? It's like really intense. Hold on. Oh no, it's not working for me. Hold on. That one sounds like angry. I didn't mean to have one that sounds kind of angry. Because there's one that sounds like, I didn't realize that one sounded angry. There's one that doesn't sound angry. Like this one. Let's see. Oh wait, which one is it? Oh, I think I didn't turn that one on. Hold on. Here it is. Let's turn that one on instead. That like really surprised me. That cat sounded so upset. Yeah, there we go. Better than this one, huh? Does that one sound angry? Listen to it. Let's see. Oh, we redeemed it. I have each one set so we can only redeem it 3 times. I'm timed out. Alright. Alright, we'll stop messing with them. Alright, back to our love story. Okay, Brian bursts out laughing. Oh, buddy. I know. What? You do the whole time? I mean, you weren't exactly subtle about it.
How much bling for a hoe?
So wait, did I miss something? Did I accidentally click through something? Did we admit something to him? Did I accidentally click through something while we were playing with our rewards? Maybe. I can feel myself blushing. He laughs again. It's okay. It was cute. If you're interested, maybe we could teach you sometime. Oh, we admitted that we don't know how to fish. I was like, wait, did we admit our feelings and I didn't notice? No, we admitted that we don't know how to fish. What are friends for? What do friends do? That's what friends do, right? Ha. The laughter dies down, and we watch the fireworks a little longer. I can tell he wants to say something, but he is having trouble getting it out. You know, it's kind of funny. What is? We're not fighting anymore, but I still feel like we've left some stuff unresolved. Oh, lawn mowing stuff is still happening. We're cool now, but I don't think that I forgot about that. Brian laughs. No, it's not that. Don't you feel there's something, maybe something else here? Or is it just me? Looking at Brian, a smile illuminated by the crackling embers falling through the night sky. I suddenly understand what he's talking about. Oh. This whole time, with emotions running so high, I realized that what I really have been feeling, what I thought was jealousy, was actually, it's not just you. Brian inches towards me.
Oh.
You know, it's hard paying attention to the fireworks when you're right here. He and I lean in, our lips touch. He places a hand on my shoulder and then another at the base of my neck, gently pulling me close to him in a warm embrace. I feel safe. Brian pulls away from me for a moment and smiles. I guess now we get to compete over who is better at geesing. Brian sniffs and laughs and pulls me in for another. I accept the challenge. Sure enough, when I get home, Amanda and Daisy are passed out on the sofa, surrounded by giant stuffed animals. Amanda's snoring drowns out the Paranormal Ice Road Truckers still playing on TV. I turn everything off and throw a couple of blankets over the kids before heading to bed myself. Aww. Date complete. Aw, what did we get? What did we get? We get. What tier of a date was it? A B tier. A B tier. What did I do wrong? I guess I didn't catch the fish very well. Oh, and the I didn't do the ski ball very well. Let's see. History Channel, wood carving, belly laughs, rivalry, friendship, word jumble. Oh, we got softball on going on dates with Brian. We got an achievement for dying earlier. Phew, I think I have everything finally set up. Okay, so now we know this part. Oh no, we missed something about the fish. Let's see. Oh no, I missed the fish part. We said something about the fish. It's okay. Unless, can we go back? What, hold on. Let's see. I want to read the fish part. Okay. Let's see. We need to find out the fate of Brian the fish.
That was a good date.
All right. We'll find out about Brian's fate. Brian the fish. Phew, I think everything is finally set up for Amanda. Car in the driveway. Cool. Amanda walks through the door, suspicion on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. This is something fishy? Rats. Oh! It was the same exact thing. I thought she was going to talk about the fish. Oh. Shellfish? Oh, no. Forgot again. Dad. Gosh, I'm going to be sick. What have I done? Just kidding.
Ugh.
Okay. It was nothing. I just read the word fish and I was like, oh, we don't know about this part. Anyway, they're throwing the graduation party. We have seen it before. If you want to see me read through all of this ending, I'll link the video in the description. But we have read all of this. So we will click through and we'll see the Brian ending. And see what happens with Brian. Because we've been rejected so many times. Everyone's like, or what was it? Craig. After our steamy night camping, where Grandpa forgot a sleeping bag, he only brought one. Sneaky Grandpa.
Hey!
There might be a part with Daisy, actually, so we should we should kind of be careful clicking because I want to read the parts with Daisy because that should be probably different.
Oh.
And look, we're about to get a new bongo, probably. Because we're about to reach 1,000? Yes! What kind of bongo did we get? No, we got a duplicate! Boo!
Oh.
Alright.
Oh.
Robert, no! The one that got away. No, Grandpa originally went for the bad boy and got rejected. Oh, we did not know what's good for us. Oh, here we go. I swear, if you two are planning another parent trap, relax, Dad. We've already won the game. We just having a friendly chat. Tell me more about college. Slow down, kiddo. You're not even in middle school yet. But I want to go to my class in my PJ. But I want to go to class in my PJs now. For real. I mean, nothing's stopping you. But Daisy, I hear you. I know you're stoked on college and skipping grades and getting over the world with science, but you gotta enjoy being a kid first. Growing up is weird and scary, and eventually you'll be able to rent a car, but you gotta get through middle school in one piece first. You know how I wish that you were going to college too? Yeah. You know how you wish that you were going to college too? I wish that I was in 5th grade. I want recess and snack time back. Cherish it while it lasts, girl. You got a big future ahead of you, but I don't want you growing up too fast on us, alright? Alright, thanks, Amanda. I ease my way slowly. Amanda seems like she's has a handle on the situation. As the party starts to slow down, I take a seat on our back porch steps. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. Okay, so I think she's gonna give us the photo. This might be a good ending, because usually if Amanda comes over first, then it means it's a good, well, it could be that it's a good ending. Let's see. Alright, so she gives us the photo.
Oh.
Alright. I take a seat next to Brian as the last guest makes their way out of the party. Let's do a little screenshot. Oh no, and then there was one. It's only one bongo left. Let's see. Alright. I take a seat next to Brian.
Hey.
Nice job. I couldn't have thrown a better party myself. I smile. So, are we doing like opposite competition now? Yeah, we're just gonna compliment each other relentlessly. I bet that you could do more push-ups than me. I bet that you're better at computers than I am. I bet that you could trim a tree faster than I could. I bet that you could de-ice a sidewalk more thoroughly than me. I like this a lot better. Brian blushes. I nestle myself into a soft space between Brian's shoulder and chest. No matter how many times he washes that shirt, I bet he'll never get the smell of campfire out of it. Not that I mind. Got a long summer coming. Interested in some more fishing trips with me, Daisy and Amanda? As long as you'll save me again if I fall into the water. I'd be happy to. Gotta sneak in as much father and daughter time as possible before Amanda heads out. Also, be careful. She's probably gonna try to steal your dog and take him with her to college. I'll also get to the feeling that Daisy might want to stow away in her suitcase, so I'll watch out for that. But the sunset casts a pink glow over everything, and a quiet calm seems to descend upon my backyard. It reminds me of the lake. I'm glad that we're not rivals anymore. Me too. Although I don't think that I've ever been more productive than I was when I was trying to one-up you. Maybe it's a little friendly competition is what we need. We both need. I sigh and nuzzle against Brian a little harder. I am the cuddle champion. We'll see about that. Aww. That one was a cute one. I wonder if we get a photo of Brian, because we got a photo of Matt with the good Matt ending. Let's see if we get a photo of Brian. Let's see what we get, or if we get, oh, yeah, that's so weird that we only get a photo of Matt, but the other dads don't get like a raunchy little photo at the end. Yeah, weird. Oh, wait. We do get one. That's so funny. Oh, look at his little belly with his little fishy. So maybe we did get one of no, we didn't. Of Craig. We didn't get a photo of Craig at the end. Because I'm like, maybe I skipped, but I didn't. Huh. Weird. Okay. Maybe if you end up with the dad, then that's when you get a photo of them. This is so silly. I kind of want to do one more. Let's see. We still have... Let's go back in.
Welcome.
And so we have two dads left. We've got Damien and Hugo. Let's do Hugo. And then we'll save Damien for last. And then I want to go back and see what happens if you don't go too fast with Robert. We'll see how we feel after this one. This might be the last one we do tonight. Because it is really late. It's like 1:40. I don't know. I'm not sleepy. Ever since the first night at the Charcuterie Pie, Hugo and I have made a point of... I don't know if I'll be able to read all this, actually. I get, like, reading fatigue. Here, let's sip our tea first. It's still too hot. I did make 2 cups. Maybe this one's, like, inexplicably a little cooler. Let's see. Yeah! This one's a little cooler. Still too hot, though. But by the time I reach over to drink it again, it'll be cold. Okay. Alright, this is the Hugo story. The Hugo ending, we'll see. Ever since the first night at Charcuterie Pie, Hugo and I have made a point of weekly visits to Trivia Night. Real monsters have come in first place ever since, despite Provolone 2 lost in New York's continual efforts to dethrone us. I've been able to do a complete overhaul of interior of my car thanks to all of Phil's Auto Care gifts cards we've received. Air fresheners, car chargers, you name it. Amanda's writing in the lap of luxury. Aside from trivia nights, I don't actually get to see Hugo a lot. The end of the school year is coming up, and he seems to be having a lot of trouble dealing with the stress of teaching. I should do something nice for him. Maybe help him take his mind off of screaming teenagers. Books, he likes books, but I would have no idea where to even start with that. He probably reads more books in a month than I read in the past year. I know that he's really into wrestling, but he's been reluctant to talk about it since he showed me his wrestling room. I know that he's kind of shy about it, but maybe... Whatever. We'll roll the dice. I think that I have a plan. Hey, alright folks, looks like we finally have the point-tailed, and we're ready to announce our winner. You know who's a winner? Me, because I have finally seen just how beautiful and loving my wife is. A few weeks ago, all of the regulars staged an intervention for Quizmaster. Quinn. We sat down in a circle and told him that we wanted him to be better and love himself. He agreed to start going to couples therapy with his wife, and last time he told us that they adopted a dog together. Of course, a baby solves everything, right? It's gonna save the marriage. I love you forever, my Quizmaster queen. I can't tell which version of Quizmaster I prefer. There were things to like and dislike about both, huh? And the winner is, for the 4th week in a row, Real Monsters.
Oh.
Hugo and I cheer small slices of camembert, and I cheer small slices of camembert, and I go up to accept our gift cards, along with an uncomfortably long hug from Quizmaster Quinn. Real Monsters reign as long as wonderful as my marriage to my beautiful wife. We make our celebration rounds of high fives to the rest of the team and sit down to finish our cheese board, savoring every last of bruschetta burrata with pesto and slices of tomatoes. I got a surprise for you. For me? Yes. And for once, it isn't more cheese. Well, I do love cheese. Well, if you think that you can somehow top that, be my guest. I pull out a book that I've been carefully hiding in one of my pockets and slide it over to Hugo. Oh, Hugo picks up the book and reads the title out loud. Harry Butts. Crapper Keeper. I wanted to get you a book, but I figured that you'd probably already owned every classic piece of literature, so I thought that this one would be fun. For when you're pooping. Hugo laughs. You should flip through it. Hugo looks up at me and raises an eyebrow. Raises an elbow. Yes, an elbow, Grakens. He raises his elbow. After flipping through a couple pages, he finally comes across the small gift I strategically hid inside.
Oh.
You're kidding me. Hugo looks around. Oh, is it like wrestling tickets or something? You worried that me... Hugo looks around, worried that he made a scene. He leans in.
Oh.
You're kidding me. Hugo pulls out the wrestling tickets. I guessed it. I hid inside the Crapper Keeper. This is the World Federation of Wrestling Power Slam series. You've been working so hard lately. I thought that you'd like them. Like them? I love this. Thank you. But wait, there's 2. Yeah, I figured we could go together.
Sweet man.
You'd go with me? Heck yeah. I'd need you to explain the finer points of wrestling to me, though. Hugo gets up around the table and effortlessly picks me up into the air for a big bear hug. Has he been this strong the whole time? Thank you. Let's, I said let's make out. I let out a little squeak to sort of say you're welcome. Aww. It's the night of the Power Slam. Hugo shows up at my door in a loud, oversized wrestling tee. He's a little blushy and extremely cute. We drive about an hour to another city for the big event. Hugo spends the entire ride teaching me the basics of wrestling and the terminology I need to know. So it's fake, right?
Oh.
Well, yes and no. While wrestling and the act of hurting another wrestler is fake, the work requires remarkable athleticism and often results in actual injury. Those people are getting hurt, sure, but not in the way that we're led to believe. Historically, wrestling as we know it today was created by carnival workers to fix gambling, and the people who actually believe it to be real would bet on these matches were called marks. That we know it. That's how we know it's technically fake, but it still chose to suspend our disbelief. Makes us smart marks. So I should be watching for the acrobat. So I should be watching this for the acrobatics.
Oh.
And for the tension and the drama and even the storylines. I think that everything or anyone can tell a good story. You just have to look for the story. Even something like what we've been about to experience will tell a phenomenal, sometimes understated story despite the ridiculous premise. Wow.
Oh.
What? I just really wouldn't have pegged you for a huge wrestling fan. Nobody does. I get it. I am the buttoned down teacher type. I like poetry and art history. I write dissertations on heavy tomes by Russian authors for fun. That is kind of fun. But I like wrestling. It's a big part of who I am, but because it's considered kind of lowbrow, I feel like I can't share it with anybody because they'll just make fun of me. Till now, Hugo smiles to himself.
Oh.
Till now.
Ah.
Oh, there we go. Hugo and I enter the stadium and are directed to the upper level. After grabbing some snacks, we make our way up to the set of stairs. The further up we go, the more my heart sinks. I had thought we had gotten good seats, but by this point of the rig looks like a postage stamp. We finally settled into our spots and wait for the match to start. I'm so sorry. I thought that I'd gotten us tickets on the lower level. I look over at Hugo, who apparently didn't even hear me. He's vibrating with excitement.
Oh.
This is so cool. I guess he doesn't mind. I have to admit, I have been too embarrassed to come to one of these since I was a kid. What's there to be embarrassed about? Everyone here loves wrestling. Plus, who are we even gonna see that knows us here? We're like an hour out of Maple Bay. I guess you're right. So what do we have to look forward to tonight? Oh man, the lineup's stacked. All the matches are gonna be great, but the one that I'm really looking forward to is the Eastern Dragon match. The Eastern Dragon? Yeah, I used to wrestle as Pablo Escobar, but I guess he's eventually had to change it. Wrestlers' names are weird. It's actually an Iranian guy from Utah. Oh, that's what's your shirt from? Yep, I've been following the guy since his debut as an indie wrestling league, and it's been amazing to see him rise through the ranks into the professionals. Who's he up against? The corporate Chanel. Technique-wise, I don't think that he's that good of a wrestler, and I don't even think that the fans like him. Certainly an interesting character, though.
Oh.
The stadium lights dim, and the crowd starts screaming. But Rat blasts through the sound system, and some pyrotechnics set off around the ring. Well done, dear. How was your day? That was good. How was your day? Most importantly, how was your leg? I'm worried. Yeah, it's getting better, but it's a bad injury. So it still hurts a lot. It's, but you know, it will get better. It'll be alright. But yeah, no, I'm getting like, yeah. It's a bad injury. Ladies and gentlemen, but it's okay. It's okay. It just hurts. It's not like it's gonna be okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the sold out crowd in Mill Creek, Massachusetts. Yeah, my poor leg. I have a leg injury. I've had it for a while now. It's my poor little leg. Bestie, you know what? Tell me. It's just I try not to talk about it too much during my streams, because you know, what am I gonna do? Cry about my leg? This is like my escape, you know. Yeah. So it's okay. Let's see. Who's ready to power slam? Hugo and I scream. We watch two wrestlers, the Southern Dandy and Johnny Snowman, walk out to even more butt rock. The Southern Dandy mix and drinks mint julep in the ring before the match. The crowd eats it up. The Southern Dandy from Maine. It's Johnny Snowman, not from the North Pole.
Oh.
He's from Georgia, actually. Just like me. After a long match, Johnny Snowman, who dressed up like a muscular elf, does what Hugo calls German Sperlex on the Southern Dandy. What did I just watch? I don't know what's happening, but this is amazing. Kill him, Johnny! Elbow the heck out of him, Johnny. Show that Southern Dandy some North Pole manners. I don't know anything about wrestling. Johnny Snowman doesn't indeed elbow the heck out of him. That's out of hurt. Oh no, is he okay? Wrestling is a sport of communication. All of these guys train together to know not only how to perform moves, but how to respond to them. It allows them to look like they're being hurt, but they're only kind of hurt. The crowd cheers as Johnny Snowman pins. Oh, I clicked too fast. The next match figures a wrestling named Generation Y2K, who comes out looking like a hipster barista. He takes selfies with fans on the way up to the ring and pauses after every one of the posts it onto Instagram. Massachusetts! Oh, I didn't know you're from Massachusetts, Killer Koi. It must be such a pretty state. Oh, I've never been, but it's less like all snowy and stuff. Koi kisses? Yes. Kiss the knee. Aw. Massachusetts seems so pretty. Let's see, he's really playing up the millennial thing, huh? He's sort of the boogeyman to old-time wrestling fans. His opponent, the old-timer, walks out. Oh, the crowd seems to be divided in who they're rooting for. The old timers pulls some pretty sweet moves after he takes out a walking cane. That's me. That'll be me with my leg. All decrepit. From under the stage and beats the Generation Y2K over the head with it. Oh no. The whacking stick. He's got a whacking stick like in Nikki. This season we've got the whacking stick in Nikki. I don't know if you can hear that train. Dang, that's loud. Oh my. I have trains going by all the time, but this one's really screechy. I would always go Maine for some vacation. Oh, that's so pretty. Yes, I can. Isn't that weird? That was a really loud train. It was so screechy. Because my house kind of rattles when the train goes by, and I'm so used to it. There was an earthquake once, and I didn't realize it was an earthquake. I just thought a train was going by. That's how much the house rattles. I'm just used to it, but that was quite a screechy one. Up against the ropes, Generation Y to... Did we read this slide? Up against the ropes, Generation Y2K blinds the old-timer with the flash on his camera phone and is able to pin him to win the match. He takes a celebratory selfie with his unconscious opponent. During the break, Hugo and I leave to get refills of the concession stands. We wind our way through the clusters of wrestling fans to get to the line. So what do you think so far? It's just okay. It's actually really cool. I'm glad I'm here with you. The wrestling is cool, but I really like seeing you so enthusiastic. It's don't say hot. Don't say hot. Cool.
Hey.
He loved it. I'm kind of surprised. I always sort of expected the crowd to just be a bunch of aggressive, sweaty, older guys, but it's so diverse. I've even seen a bunch of families with their kids. Everyone looks super happy to be here. Yeah, that's how I got into wrestling. When I was a kid, my dad used to take me and my brothers to matches all the time. Okay, is our tea ready? Let's see. It's ready. Oh, that's so good. Okay. That should be enough to hold over the vocal cords for a minute. Yeah, it's very nice. It's a squeaky train. Wasn't it a squeaky train? There's one gaggle of kids loitering in a corner that are exceptionally loud. Even over the din of the stadium. Look closer. I can't help but feel like these kids seem familiar. Oh no, it's Hugo's kids from school. Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of tea lately because I normally drink a lot of sparkling water. Like a lot of sparkling water, but I haven't, since with my leg, I'm not able to, carry, cases of water home. I'm not able to carry anything. So, yeah, I haven't been drinking sparkling water. I miss it so much. So I've just been drinking a lot of tea because I'm tired of water. I drink a lot of water, too, but I'm tired of water. The only other thing I have is tea. So it's either tea or water, which is good. I mean, you don't really need anything else. Yeah. Oh. Let's see. There's one gaggle of kids loading. Oh, okay. It's probably his kids from school. Oh, God. I know these kids. They're Hugo's students. So don't turn around. When I tell you this, but some of your students are here. Hugo immediately tenses up. Oh my God, I can't let them see me here. They'll never listen to me ever again. Right, when you're a kid and you see a teacher outside of school, you're I guess he teaches high school though. But it's weird. The schools in this town, it sounds like they go from lower grades as well. I don't know. I position myself between the kids and Hugo, hoping that I can act as a human shield. I glance over to the group of children again and recognize that Colin kid. He kicks one of his friends in the shin and laughs. Man, that Colin kid is a piece of work. Colin, if he sees me here, he'll never never let it go. He's a master manipulator. We'll have to get back to the relative safety of our seats. Oh no, is it gonna be one of those? I wasn't good at the last mini game that was like this. I tried the pure American water and it's disgusting. Oh. What do you mean? I know, I've literally been drinking tap water. I don't have anything else. That and tea. They're gonna have me play a mini game. Hopefully it'll be okay at least. Like, it'll be fun. What's the plan? This is a sneaking mission. Create a diversion. Just walk back to your seats. A sneaking mission. We gotta sneak if we're gonna get back in the rink unscathed. How quiet are you? I've gotten pretty good at sneaking up on students who are texting under their desks during class, so I can be pretty quiet if need be. Like Duke. Perfect. We just need to find some cover to hide behind as we navigate back to our seats. Where to? Hide behind a mechanized rack, duck under the snack counter. Quick, get inside my Oh no. I can't resist. What? There's no time to explain, just trust me. He loves it. That was the right option. I was just goofing. I lift up my shirt and pull down over Hugo. His body flushes against my chest. I start shuffling towards the door. Why aren't they showing us this? A few people stare at us, but nobody can tell it's Hugo. At this point, Hugo is nestled gently against me. It's actually kind of nice. Once we get closer to the ring, he shimmies out of my shirt. Well, it worked somehow. Hugo and I sit and breathe a huge sigh of relief. Phew, that was close. Now we can hide out for the rest of the night and enjoy ourselves in the comfort of anonymity. I can never say this word. Anonymity. Anonymity. With a large crowd. I have it in my head. Why can't I say it? Anonymity? I think that's how you say that word. Anonymity. The light dims again.
Oh.
This is the march that we have been waiting for. The match that we've been waiting for. The corporate shill walks out to elevator music. He's wearing a 3-piece suit and sunglasses. Once he gets to the rink, he takes off his sunglasses and rips the sleeves off of his suit jacket, flexing his arms for the crowd. Oh, I tried the blue raspberry flavor and it didn't taste good. I don't like the blue raspberry flavor. Or I don't like blue raspberry in general usually. Yeah. That is not the I would, yeah. Oh, this game tastes like in Massachusetts. Maple Bay is in Massachusetts. Oh, it is, isn't it? I've been there. Wait, is Maple Bay a real place? It's actually kind of amazing that a game is based off of my home state. That is really cool. Maple Bay's a real place? I thought that they made it up. That's really cool. that's really exciting. That yeah, and it's like a very they have like a lot of nice slides of like I don't know, like just like it makes it seem really pretty. It's a cute town. Oh, I'm gonna have to Google it when later on. The corporate show. Okay, so we read this slide. Oh, I'm gonna look up Maple Bay now. One of the people from his entourage produces a graph chart and sets it up in the center of the ring. The corporate shell grabs a microphone. I got a message for the Eastern Dragon. If you'll refer to the graph in the center of the ring, you'll see quarterly projections of how much I'm about to kick your ass. The whole crowd erupts. Now, if you'll direct your attention to the Jumbotron. We all look to a PowerPoint presentation titled Kicking the Eastern Dragon's Ass, Key Performance Indicators. The corporate shell takes a laser pointer and gives a lengthy presentation on just how and why he'll defeat the Eastern Dragon. He showcases several well-utilized clip art graphs. That was informative. The light dims again and pan flute music plays. I think that this is a pan flute. I'm actually not sure if I know what a pan flute sounds like. The Eastern Dragon walks out to cheers from the crowd. It's a campground, but the game created a Maple Bay town for the game. Oh, that's really cool. Aren't pan flutes a Central American thing? Hugo shrugs.
Oh.
Wrestling. The Eastern Dragon stands outside of the ring and grabs a microphone. Corporate shells, it's nice to see you again. More cheers from the crowd. That was a good presentation. The clip art was a very nice touch. He points to the corporate shells menacingly. I'm looking forward to a nice and exhilarating match. The crowd doesn't really know what to do here. So he's not the best trash talker, but I promise that he is one of the most talented wrestlers you'll ever see. Oh, that scared me. The match starts, and it's just as exciting as Hugo had hyped it up to be. Eastern Dragon performs some ridiculous artisanal stunts that make me concerned for his safety. He doesn't want Hugo to... he does what Hugo calls a moonsault from the top of the rope onto the corporate shell. The air in the stadium is electric as these two athletes lock arms and try to demolish one another. I can't help but get into it. The corporate shell pile dives the Eastern Dragon, who looks... Oh, hi, kitty! Hi, my love. Aw, baby cat. Passed out in the center of the ring, he climbs up on top of the rope and motions to the cheering crowd. Oh no, he's about to do his finishing move, the corporate ladder. The corporate ladder. The corporate shell poses at the top of the rope, and the Eastern Dragon still isn't moving. Could this be the end of this his young career? Get up, Eastern Dragon.
Oh.
You can do it, Eastern Dragon. The corporate shell launches off of the top of the huge arch. He brings his elbow down on the Eastern Dragon with the full force of a Fortune 500 company putting local vendors out of business. The corporate shell pins the Eastern Dragon, and the match ends. Hugo sinks into his chair. Man, he should have won that. I sit down with Hugo. What a match. It was amazing. I think I'm a fan of wrestling now. Hugo looks over to me and our eyes catch. I'm glad. The event goes on and we have a little downtime before the next match, we decide to just relax in our seats to avoid middle schoolers. It's unlikely that they would ever notice us in the upper levels of nosebleeds. I look up at the Jumbotron. Jumbotron? Oh, hey, they're doing the kissing cam thing. Ha 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 ha. It zooms in on a bunch of cute couples who all do a quick smooch to raucous cheers from the crowd. Oh, that's so nice. And then it zooms into Hugo and I.
What?
What? What? What do I do here? I look over at Hugo and I see him in the same. Oh no, we're suddenly at a Coldplay concert. I look over to Hugo and I see the same mortified expression on his face. The entire crowd is chanting, and neither of us know what to do. Give the crowd what they want. Protect Hugo's identity and try to ignore it. Oh no. What do? We protect Hugo's identity by giving him smooches, right? Let's see. Cape Cod, Massachusetts is where the Doves got the name of Maple Bay because of the Bay Area and the campground named Maple Bay. Maple Bay Town is fictional, but it's based off of Cape Cod Maple Bay Campground. That is really, really cool. That's like a nice insight. Well, we must protect Hugo's identity. I jump in front of Hugo and start giving the camera. Oh no, the finger. They show that on television, can they? The camera immediately moves. I guess all of this sweaty violence is fine, but the finger isn't. Thanks. Oh, he loved it. So wait, what happens if we give the crowd what it wants? Hee hee hee. We must see. We must find out. I slowly lean in and awkwardly tilt my head. Cheers from the crowd erupt all around me. I look back to the Jumbotron and see a couple behind us making out with full force. Oh. Oh, he loves that. Okay, let's keep this one. Hugo and I turn beet red and sink back into our chairs. So the Jumbotron was not for them. So much for laying down low, I guess. See, now if they had just done that at the Coldplay concert, right? The rest of the match thankfully goes off without incident. Hugo and I eventually laugh off the kissing cam and get back into the wrestling. After the show ends, he convinces me to hang back and let the rest of the crowd exit so that we could risk running into Colin and his awful group of friends. By the time Hugo and I walk back to his car, most of the wrestling fans have cleared out. The parking lot is surprisingly empty, save for a beat-up car parked a few spots down from us. We warily keep an eye out for antsy stray middle schoolers as we hang out by the cars. Oh, kitty, you're so sweet. I love you. He just gave my hand a lick. He doesn't do that often. It was a little cat keys. Good kitty. Man, that was an experience, right? It's one thing to watch it on TV, but to be there in person is just wow. Thank you again. I would have never gotten to experience this if it weren't for you. Just me and Hugo in front of the car in an empty parking lot. I look down. Kind of funny about the kissing cam, huh? Grandpa. Is this the oh no, I only brought one sleeping bag ploy?
Oh.
Oh yeah, that was super funny. But neither of us are smiling. We look at each other's eyes and I can feel a warmth radiating on my cheeks. We stare at each other from just a little bit too long. Oh, hey, cool shirt. I turn around. Oh, is it the dragon guy that he likes? I turn around. Oh no, he's gonna steal Hugo. I turn around to see a guy in a hoodie and basketball shorts walking up to us, a duffel bag slung over his shoulder. That's gonna be him, huh? Yeah. Haven't seen one of those in years.
Sweet man,
Oh
Chig.
my god. Sweet man Chig. Oh yeah, I got it from a trade with this guy from Street Smart Smarks.net. I love that website. Someone always posts these awesome, super detailed breakdowns of. Oh, it's gonna be him. It's gonna be him. It's his blog. He reads his blog. Aw. He reads Hugo's little blog thing. Someone always posts these awesome, super detailed breakdowns of matches in the indie circuit. Have you seen these? The names like something, DJ Slaminger. Yeah, that's him. Those are my write-ups. You're DJ Slaminger? You're kidding. Oh man, I am such a huge fan of your work. It's nice to meet you. The man vigorously shakes Hugo's hand.
Hey.
I'm honored. Man, I wish I could stay and chat. I have so many questions, but I'll PM you on the forums. If you ever want to talk shop. Absolutely. The man walks away. Hugo coughs nervously to get his attention again. Is there any chance you could sign my shirt? The guy walks around the beam. Sure thing. Wait. It all finally clicks into place for me. You're the Eastern Dragon. I love your work. Thank you, man. The Eastern Dragon signs Hugo's shirts, waves goodbye, and walks to his car. I stand there with my mouth open the entire time. That was the Eastern Dragon.
Oh.
He likes my work. Dude, you're like friends with the Eastern Dragon now. He's gonna PM me. Hugo and I high five, so he's so excited. He's shaking. Mr. Vega? Oh man. Colin and his friends just pop out of nowhere. Oh no, here we go.
Sweet man,
Colin,
Chig.
nice to see you and your friends are all the way out here. What are you doing here? I don't see a library anywhere near us. I was watching the Power Slam series with my friend. Huh, Mr. Vega likes wrestling? That's a fart knocker. Actually, that's pretty cool. Shut up, dickweed. Nah, man, that's actually rad as hell. Who were you just talking to? Probably one of your stupid book nerd friends. Actually, he was talking to his good buddy, the Eastern Dragon. All of Colin's friends gasp. Guys, come on, he's lying. There's no way the Eastern Dragon would hang out with these losers. Oh yeah? How do you get an autograph then? Colin's friends lose their minds, screaming their heads off. Colin is red with anger. See you in class. You you can't say that, says Colin. Who's gonna believe you? Hugo and I hop into the car to tune out of more children screaming. We all laugh the way home. Same class. Hugo and I descend the stairs of his home into his wrestling man cave where we both crack a beer. We're both winding down after an exciting event. So if you're a wrestler, what would your persona be? Hugo answers immediately.
Oh.
DJ Slaminger, my forum name. I gotta represent my literature roots. My costume would be a tweed coat, and my finishing move would be a catcher in the eye, where I poke my opponent's eye out and call them a phony. Oh no, Holden Caulfield. It's a phony. I've given it a lot of thought. What about you? I would be, let's see, Bomb Clancy, Mario, Brad, Aldi, Dad. I don't even wrestle. I just throw dad puns at the opponents until they submit. Nice to meet you. You hungry? I'm Dad. You know. He doesn't like that. I'm realizing that I don't know any actually wrestling moves. You know, I could teach you some. Ha ha ha. I smirk. I'm game. Hugo and I square up in the center of the room, ready to go at it.
Oh.
I'll go easy on you. On Dad? Absolutely not. And before I know it, I'm on the floor. Hugo's legs are wrapped around me and a squeeze. I can't move.
Ah.
This is a figure 4 leg lock. If it were applying full force right now, you would be in excruciating pain. He effortlessly twists around again and grabs my arm. Good lord, he's strong. Any movement on my leg, on my end, is useless. And this is an upper arm bar. You're, pretty good.
Hmm?
You can tap out anytime you like. Not a chance. Hugo flips around one last time on top of me. He hooks his arm under my leg and presses his body down on my chest.
Hey.
And this, it's me pinning you. Our faces are inches apart. Right now, I can't tell if I'm breathing heavily because of the physical activity or because of something else. Go for it. Tap out. You're gonna... Hold on. Just in case. Go for it. He loves it. I lean forward and kiss Hugo, who seems just as surprised as I am. I pull back, a little embarrassed, but he kisses me again. He slowly releases his submission hold on me and cradles my face with his hand. He presses his forehead against mine, and we laugh. I guess we both win. I guess so. I pull him back for another kiss. Do you have any more moves to show me?
Ah.
I think I have a few. Ha ha ha. Ooh. What did we get on that date? What was our score? S tier.
That
There
was
we
so
go.
good. You gave me goosebumps.
Aw, we got it. S tier. Sincerity, proud parent, Hemingway, mustache, stadium, spandex. Oh, we got the Asiago gotta go on the third on all dates with Hugo. Alright, so we get to skip through all this. And we give Amanda
Yeah.
her present. And then we have the surprise party.
Oh.
And then we'll just read the parts with Hugo.
Hey.
Oh, look, and he's wearing his wrestling shirt. Oh, maybe he's like not ashamed of his like wrestling hobby anymore. So maybe let's see. Maybe let's see if there's like new stuff. Oh, okay, look. Quizmaster Quinn, he's never been at the party before. Let's read his stuff. Quizmaster, and like Spin Master, I guess.
All right.
Hey, who's ready for a crazy graduation party? You don't have to be on right now, Quizmaster. It's just a party. What do you mean? It's the you know what? Keep that energy. Hold it close. You deserve it.
That's the good
Just like me and my loving wife deserves happiness, right? You know it. Right, so I think we got this. We know about this one. We've seen it.
Oh. Hey.
We'll just keep an eye out for Hugo, and also he's got a son named Ernest. So if we see Ernest, we'll read his stuff too, just in case it's different. I don't like this, the way this guy like moans and stuff. I'm like, ooh, get out of here. Okay. Alright. Oh no, Robert. Our first love.
Hey,
Oh, Matt. Oh, here it is. Ernest, hey. I turned to see Ernest, looking like he had something to say. Hey, Ernest. Thanks for being nice to my dad. Whoa. People are really mean to him sometimes. I mean, I guess I am too. But, he seems happy when he's around you, so, that's cool. Well, geez, Ernest, I don't know what to say. You know, I think people got you pegged wrong. You got a soft side. You tell anyone I told you that, and I'm gonna set your trash can on fire. There it is. Also, you don't know me. You're not my dad. Before I can respond, Ernest walks away. A cloud of vapor trails behind him. Well, that was at least a little pleasant. At the party, as the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch. The sun's setting, and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Okay, so then this is when Amanda's gonna give us the portrait. Oh, this is cool. That I think that means we're gonna end up with Hugo and not get friend zoned like we did with Craig randomly. Like half these dads, you think you're gonna get the good ending, and they're like, nah. Aw, okay. We get Hugo. Okay, I take a seat next to Hugo as the last guests make their way out of the party. Cool shirt. Thanks. It reminds me of a special night. So the secret's out, huh? Hugo likes wrestling. You know, I was really nervous to come here dressed like this, but everybody in the neighborhood, they were nothing but accepting of me and my hobbies. It turns out that Craig's a huge fan too. And Colin told everyone at school I'm into wrestling, but it actually backfired on him. The kids have a weird sort of respect for me now. A few of them even asked me to be the sponsor of their wrestling club. I am not the Olympic wrestling, the wrestling that I like. I actually like both, but there's an important distinction, and I think you know which one I'm talking about. See, I guess I just goes to show that there's nothing wrong with being open about what you like. I agree, and as long as I'm being open, I'm also a huge fan of very handsome dads who throw great parties for their kids and love a good word jumble. I blush. I am a big fan of. I quickly think of something clever. Hugo's? This Hugo specifically. Hugo laughs. He drapes an arm over my shoulder and pulls me in closer. He plants a soft kiss on my forehead. I'm happy here. Me too. Hugo and I watch the sun dip below the horizon together. Hey, do you think that maybe later you could show me some new wrestling moves? Ha ha ha. Great kids. How about I show you my pump handle pile driver? I can't help but giggle. What? What's that? Oh, you'll see. Oh god. Oh no. What did we get Grandpa into? Let's see if we get a photo. Let's see if we get a spicy photo at the end, because we ended up with with Hugo. Okay, and then is the photo coming? Let's see. Do we get another photo? Come on, come on. What's the photo? Oh! We do get a bit of a raunchy photo. With his cheese board. I can't. It's too silly. Oh my god. Why are his pants? Maybe that was the wrestling movie he was gonna show us. Alright. You know, I'm still kind of not sleepy. Maybe we can go ahead and finish up and like see the last dad. Yeah, let's go ahead and see the last dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
We'll drink some of our tea real quick. Alright, so the last dad we have is Damien. I remember one of my friends had a pin on her backpack of Damien, and she said that he was her favorite. But so we'll see what happens. All right. Ever since we had that picnic in the graveyard, Damien and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. Graveyard picnic. I almost forgot. He was so impressed with the first letter I wrote him that he insisted we only communicate by post instead of through dad book. I initially protested, but he gave me one of his old signet rings to use as a seal for my letters, and I just couldn't say no. Hanging out with that goth dad again. Please, Amanda, you know his name. And yes, be honest with me here, Pops. She is actually, is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him to our house that one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys. I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold out of our home under his own power. Yes, Amanda, I have become Damien's familiar. I am compelled under his coerce. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Dad.
Turn into a bat. I don't think... What's the point of being a vampire if you can't even turn into a bat? Well, I'm off. Are you taking the car, or are you flying off into the night on the leathery wings of a bat? Of course, one of those. While I'm out, you can throw away the garlic bread that's in the freezer so I don't die. That would be great. I'm keeping it in there as insurance. You understand, right? That's my girl. Oh, we're like going to the pier. Damien and I walk along the water's edge. Damien's cape, cloak. He hates it when people call it a cape. Damien's cloak flutters behind him in the breeze. This is gonna seem like a silly question, but why do goths wear black? Goths subculture has always been associated with death, so it would make sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning.
Huh.
Interesting enough, what was that the Victorian era Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. I have another question. Go ahead. How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned in the graveyard that it helps you appreciate your life or something. I've experienced several losses over the course of my life. I truly believe the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept that death is simply a part of living. It is the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I am going to die. You are going to die. And life carries on without us. Doesn't that make you feel scared? Not at all. Without the advances of modern science, death is everywhere in the Victorian era, and yet funerals were major social functions. Victorians were obsessed with the mementos of their loved ones, even going so far as to take elaborate staged photos of their dead relatives. The miniature of, I don't know that word, minuari, the blah of mourning was so complex that there were set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who in life had passed. Now we don't have any of that. If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost to yourself because we have no modern equivalent of those formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel loss fully, but not allowing it to consume us. So, no, I am not afraid of death. I believe it's a waste to spend your life dreading the end of it. The time we have here is brief and fleeting, and occasionally cruel, but it is I've lost it. Hold on. The time we have here is brief and fleeting, and occasionally cruel, but it is at all times precious. To stare death in the face and live despite that, I think, is noble existence. Let's save the mourning for the dead. Wow, that's beautiful. I can see the moonlit light in the bay glint off of Damien's eyes as he smiles. We turn to the harbor and watch the ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. I look at Damien again, and I can't help but feel entranced by his charm, his mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer, closing my eyes. I lean in closer to Damien, closing my eyes as I do so. I am so sorry. I have to take this. Damien steps away to answer his phone. Oh no, I hope it isn't Lucian again. After speaking in hushed tones for a few moments, Damien returns to me. Everything okay? There's an emergency. Lucian? No, thankfully, but I must take my leave. Oh, okay. Is there anything I can do to help? Dads do have to stick together, right? You know it. Then come, there isn't time to waste. After a short drive in silence, we arrive to a rundown building on the outskirts of town. Where are we? It's better if it isn't. Isn't it better if I just show you? I push the surprisingly heavy door open and find myself in a. Wait, there's like animal crates down there. Are we at a vet's office? Where are we? Surprisingly heavy door and find myself in a dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the wall. There doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. There's a few paintings and pictures on the wall, but there's so nondescript. I am still unsure of what kind of place this is. This even is. Wait, Wait here for a moment. I'll be back. Damien walks down the corridor and his boots and heels echo through the halls of seemingly empty buildings. Where are we? Do we want to take guesses? We're in some kind of place that has animals, because there's crates and then there's child jail, child jail, dog jail, little safety fences, and then there's a little cat right here. So it's some kind of pet place. Was he into taxidermy? Is he about to pick up a taxidermy something or something? I don't know. I don't know. Let's take our bets. Let's think what this place could be. Distant howls echoes from some place I can't see, and there's a faint scratching sound like claws on tile. Cautiously peek down the hall and find a stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them... I don't know why I said taxidermy. I don't know. My mind went to a dark place. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Scared-looking dogs. A few of them notice me and skitter up to the chain-link fence, sticking their noses through to sniff the air. What have I gotten myself into? Suddenly, the lights turn off. I panic, unsure of where I am, how I can get out. I stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier. Damien! The lights finally turn back on. Hey, sailor. Mary, what are you doing here? You aren't here for the fight club, are you? What? We are not in some kind of dog fighting rig right now. I don't want to get punched in the face. Great, because this is an animal shelter. Okay, good. What? We take care of stray animals and then people adopt the stray animals. Did you see the pets when you walked in? Oh, I just, sorry, I didn't really expect to see you volunteering at an animal shelter. Wow. Okay, kid. Kid. She always calls us kid, even though we're grandpa. Way to put me in a box. Dames, you got here... You hear this baloney? Just, one moment. Thunder cracks and a door bursts open, appearing from the shadows. I see... Damien? That's not what I was expecting. Oh, he works at the pet place too. Aw. See, we would have never known that Mary works at a pet shelter. Hey. It's Damien. He looks completely different. Wait, is he like secretly a vet or something? He's like a vet tech. No cloak, no Victorian era clothing, no makeup. His little ponytails. I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much later, but I am not as goth as you think. I'm a system administrator for the IT department of a realty company. I wear tennis shoes to work, and I listen to Bruce Springsteen, and I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions, and I volunteer at this animal shelter in my spare time. I am boring. I am fascinated with Victorian history and goth style. That much is true. It's just not that all I am, and I need you to know that. I hate to kill the moment here, but there's some pressing business that I need to attend to.
What?
Oh, right. It's Duchess Cordelia. Again? Who's Duchess Cordelia? She's one of the pups. Gets out all the time. She's somehow learned how to open doors, and now she is unstoppable. When did she get out? This morning. I went to go sing sea shanties to the cats. So unhinged. To the cats. When I came back, she had already bolted. I have to stay here with the pets, so I need you two to go find her. Of course. Where could she be? She always ends up running off to the same place. Here, let me draw you a map. Mary starts scribbling on the back of the pet adoption form. She is very smart, ruthless even. You need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown, or else she turns into a werewolf and starts eating people. What? You're a perfect little peach. Great. We just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold. Oh. I'll grab some treats and we can hit the road. Damien and I look over the map Mary's created for us. Oh, looks like a little scavenger hunt. Oh man, I am Nerd's house. Mary's got us. Oh, this is the cul-de-sac. No way. This is cute. So this is, what? This is what Mary has nicknamed everybody. Mario Valletti, Kale, that must be Craig. Coffee Dad is Matt. Nerd's house, that's us. Mary's sick pet. Smalls. Oh, it's like a bottle. That must be Robert. Dame's is Damien's house. I guess they're buddies. And other nerd's house, that must be Hugo. That's so funny. Oh, aquarium shelter. Oh, Bayside. The ocean or whatever. Mary's funny. Softball field, coffee spoon, and then that's the shelter right there. That's very cute. Other nerd's house. I love it. At least you're not other nerd's house. Looks like you're moving up in a pecking order. Congrats, kiddo. Where should we head first? Where do we want to go first? Let's think. Let's go to cul-de-sac. Alright. Damien and I exit the parking lot and start driving towards town. I look over to him. He seems concerned. Ooh, look, we have a bongo. Let's see what we got. No, it's a duplicate. No! That's all we've been getting is duplicates. Alright. Here, let's... We're no longer... all of our Mohawk friends left us. We need to... I've had this little outfit on earlier. This was my go-to earlier. Let's have that again. Alright. Damien and I exit the parking lot and start driving towards town. I look over at him. He seems concerned. I can't with his ponytail. It's so fun. Shouldn't be too hard to find the Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup. Mary wasn't kidding when she said that the dog was smart. One time, she correctly guessed the winner of the Kentucky Derby. It wasn't really a great year for Bark, Bark, Bark. I don't know. What do you think our odds are, Greekins? It'll be easy. Gotta stay positive. Abandon all hope. Who enters here? Gotta stay positive. My dad once told me, Greekins, you can't solve raisins up your nose, and that hurt my feelings. You can't shove raisins up your nose. That hurt my feelings. I felt discouraged, but I kept positive attitude, and you know what? I made it happen. Ew. It might have landed me in the ER, and forced me to have 10 golden raisins removed from my nostril cavity. But on that day, I learned that anything is possible if you have a good attitude and abnormally large nostrils. There's something wrong with Grandpa. Young children really are resilient, I suppose. Yes, young children. He was like 17 when he did this. I was 16. Exactly. That's my joke too. Let's just we've got like a similar sense of humor. Okay, let's just hope for the best. We got this. Alright. We drive through the cul-de-sac, and everything seems to be pretty normal. It looks like Brian's doing some yard work. We pull up to Brian's driveway and hop out. Hey, don't step on the grass. It just mowed it. Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today? Aside from your unwatered lawn? Oh, here we go. Oh, how dare you take my lawn care very seriously. Greekins, please. You haven't seen a dog run through here, have you? Well, a little while ago I heard Maxwell barking at something. When I came outside, my garden had been torn to shreds. It's going to take forever to retill the soil. That could be a dog or a rather feisty raccoon. Whatever it was, it must have been hungry. Ate all of my tomatoes. I'm very sorry to hear about your garden. If you need assistance restoring it to its former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me. Will do, buddy. Good luck finding that dog. She probably is still hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere. Let's see, coffee spoon. We park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems like a slow day. Matt sits behind the counter reading a book. Hey, Matt.
Hey.
I didn't expect to see you two today. What's up? Have you seen any stray dogs around? Actually, yeah, I caught one digging through the trash earlier. It ran away when I tried to get close to it, though. Did you see what direction it ran in? Matt thinks for a second.
Hey.
Might have been running east, I think. That tore through 3 pans of old grateful banana bread. Wanna take some for the road just in case? Sure thing. Matt packs up a slice. Thanks for the slice, the road slice. This banana bread is gonna be so good. I think that he meant to give it to you for the dog. Oh, right. I mean, it's gonna be so good for the dog to eat. I feel like we're on the right path. You think? If we keep this up, we'll find the Duchess in no time. Hey, if you like dogs so much, why don't you have any? Lucien is very allergic. I wouldn't put him through that. But there are still dogs in my life, so for that I am grateful. There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy. Splendid attitude. Let's not waste any more time. Verily. Softball field. We drive to the softball field. It looks like Craig's team is practicing. I wonder if any of the kids saw something. Craig shots. Craig spots us and jogs over. Softball bat shrugs over his shoulder.
Oh.
Hey, bros. What's up? Craig, you wouldn't have happened to see a dog around here, would you, huh? One escaped from the animal shelter and we're trying to locate her. I don't think so. Maybe one of the girls saw something. Girls. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hi, Lucien's dad. We have names. Girls, have you seen any dogs around? There has been a big dog here earlier. She ran off a while ago though. I don't think that she had an owner, but I really wanted to play. We tried to play fetch with her, but she just took the softball and ran. I think she ate it, actually. She was a lot of dog. Here, take another softball. Might come in handy later. Many thanks, Craig. Bayside. We arrived back at the Bayside. Just like old times, eh? I remember it as if it were yesterday. I mean, earlier today. So, what do you think? Any sight of the pooch? None yet. Though, who knows? She may have run to any of these ships. The Duchess would do that? I wouldn't put it past her. You know how to navigate in the rough seas through the compass. Very smart. Pops? Damien and I turn to see my daughter. Amanda, what are you doing here? Do you think I was just staying, that I just stayed inside all day, vegetating out on the couch and watching TV? Oh, sorry, what are you doing here? I'm heading home to go veg out on the couch and watch TV. Had to get a burrito first. Young miss, have you seen a dog around here? Oh, you bet. I saw a Pomeranian with a bow around her neck, and I saw a big ol' Doberman named Henry, and then there was a stroller full of Yorkies, and a Greyhound, and a Golden Retriever. Did you see a Mastiff anywhere? No dice. I would definitely have remembered that. I gotta run though. This Rito has about 10 minutes before the cheese breaks down the molecular structure of the tortilla and makes it all soggy. You understand? I do? Of course. I have a lovely evening, Miss Paws. I forget that I gave them last name Paws. Matt said that the Duchess went east from the coffee spoon, but there's no sign of her here. I suppose that we need to go not so far east. All right, the aquarium, maybe. I fear that the hours we have grown short. We must make haste if we want to find the Duchess by sundown. Damien looks more stressed out by the minute. I gotta think of something to lighten the mood. What kind of dog gives does a vampire have? Knock knock. How many ghosts does it take to screw in a light bulb? Let's see. How many dogs does a vampire have? I would imagine it would be unwise for a vampire to take up the company of smaller mammals for the means of company. It would be too tempting to a bloodhound. I was gonna say a bloodhound, man. Oh. Oh no, he hates it. Oh no, he hates it. He hates our joke. Oh yes, haha. Geez. I keep reading Damien's directions from the map as we drive down. Damien and I stopped by the aquarium. Everything looks in order here, but it might help to get out of the car and take a look. You see anything? No dog here, not even any sign of her. Do you know that penguins are considered the goths of the sea? Damien, I want to believe you so badly. Wait, we went everywhere. We've been to all the places. Doesn't seem like anything has changed, but Matt said that the Duchess went east from the coffee spoon. I suppose we need to go not so far east. Oh, okay, hold on. Fear the night draws closer and closer with every passing breath. We must find the Duchess soon. This is serious. I hope we find her. Okay, so she went east. Okay, east. Okay, east of the coffee spoon. So she's back in the cul-de-sac, maybe? We arrive at the cul-de-sac to find everything normal except... Oh no, Hugo's front door is wide open. She can open doors. This is classic Duchess Cordelia. A telltale sign we should approach with caution. Whatever goes down there, I have got your back. We creep up onto the porch and step inside. Oh, there she is. That's a big old dog. They're sitting on the center of Hugo's living room, like she owns the damn place. It's the one and only it's one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen. Woof. Can we adopt her? Well, she hasn't broken anything in here yet. Wonderful. Now all we have to do is get is get this leash on her before she tries to escape again and get out of here before Hugo comes home. Did she unlock his door too? Easy peasy. Duchess, come here. The Duchess eyes Damien warily. As she approaches, she begins to growl. She is on her guard. We'll need another plan. Hand her a dog treat. Try the softball. Give her the grateful banana bread. Banana bread. Oh, he loves it. I reach into my pocket and pull out a slice of grateful banana bread. Matt gave us. Duchess sniffs the air and hones in on the bread. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. We've got some yummy homemade vegan and possibly gluten-free banana bread, if that's what you're into. The Duchess cautiously approaches. Why is that dog so freaking muscular? This swole dog. The Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives me the bread. A good sniff before gently taking it from my hand and dropping it on the ground like dogs always do for some reason. Long cat, they like take it out of their dish and put it on the floor. She curls up and starts munching on the bread. Success. Damien walks behind the Duchess and attaches the leash to her collar. She immediately notices and starts whining. It's time to go home, Duchess. Damien gives a tug to the leash. She won't move. Duchess, what's happening to our rapport? You and I used to be bosom buddies. She still doesn't move. She's huge and there's no way we could ever try to lift her. We need to get Craig over here. Well, this is a weird situation to be in. I think that we are literally trespassing in our friend's house with this large dog. What are you nerds doing? Ernest stands in the doorway with a plate of his pizza rolls. Don't tell your dad about this. We're definitely not trespassing. What flavor are those pizza rolls? Hold on. What flavor are those pizza rolls? Pepperoni blast. Nice. The Duchess notices Ernest and starts pulling against the leash. Why is this dog in my house? It's a long... Duchess suddenly breaks free from Damien's grip and hurls towards Ernest. Ah! Ernest and the Duchess fall into the ground. Pizza rolls fly everywhere. This is bad. Ernest, are you okay? Ernest feeds the Duchess pizza roll. Hey, she likes my pizza rolls. Ernest sits up and the dog keeps licking his face. Oh, hey. Hugo stands in the doorway looking like he's at a loss for words.
What?
What are you guys doing? Whose dog is this? This is a long story. It's a long story, but it involves the large dog who knows how to open doors. Boof. Instead of woof, he says boof. Because he's so boof. Hugo, may I present to you the Duchess Cordelia?
I don't know.
How do you do? Boof. Boof. We're friends. The Duchess licks Ernest's face. She's from the local animal shelter. She's got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Looks like Ernest's gonna get a doggo. Your house was the final stop. Dad, can we keep her? Ernest, I don't know if we're set up to take care of a...
Huh?
Wait, did you just call me Dad? Oh, we're getting a dog. Come on, please. Look at how cute she is. Hugo sighs.
Oh.
We had been talking about adopting a dog for a while. But you have to promise me that you'll take care of her. Yeah, I'll give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires. I suddenly remember what's on the back of the map and pull a pen out of my pocket. Got the forms ready for you if you're interested.
Oh.
I'll even waive the adoption fee since you know we're technically broke into your house.
Oh.
Well, alright, it's a deal. Hugo steps into the porch with us and signs the form while Ernest plays with Duchess inside. He sure seems to be happy with his new friend.
Yes.
I know, he called me Dad. Can you believe it? Damien places a hand on Hugo's shoulder. I certainly can. I think that this will be really good for you and Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility. You should probably look into getting better locks on your doors, though. The Duchess is a wily one, but do right by her, and she will love you two forever. Thank you. Aw. And long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home, and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. So, all in all, I think that it was a fine day of work. Nice work, you two.
Hey.
Pickens, could you be you could be a valuable asset to our team of volunteers. Do you know, if you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up. Or scooping their poopy, more like it. Mary, I always feel like petting puppies. Good to know. Well, I'll catch you fellas later. Mary starts to leave. And one last thing. Damien's been telling me about you. Glad he finally brought you around. Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Damien's my special boy. I love him. We go way back, and I got a vested interest in his health, success, and well-being. If you ever hurt him, Mary, you can fill in the blanks. Gulp. Yes, ma'am. Mary leaves me alone with Damien. So, about the whole goth thing, I completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore. What? I'm missing something here. I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I am wearing dumb glasses. Don't you care? You look so nervous. Damien, do you really think that I only liked you because of all the goth stuff? That's so cool, but the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things that you love. History, art, Victorian fashion, dogs, storage solutions. It all doesn't matter what it is. You care, and that's what's awesome. And also, the glasses are very cute. You don't think I'm boring at all? Good night, bestie. I'm heading to bed. Good night, handsome one cat. Oh, I hope you have a wonderful night. I know it's like, oh gosh, it's like morning for you. It's like 6 a.m. It was an all-nighter. It's like 3 a.m. for us. I don't know, I'm still not sleepy. Longcat's like, I think that's why Longcat was antsy. He's like, go to bed. It's okay, Longcat. Don't you see? But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night. You don't think that I'm boring at all? If you're boring, then I don't know what that makes me. I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays. I get cranky about commercials being too loud. I do too. I've even been thinking about making my own peanut butter.
Oh.
Then maybe we can be boring together. It would never be boring if I was with you. Smooth, Grandpa. Damien suddenly closes the gap between us and pulls me into a hug. He brushes his face to my shoulder. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary. I was so scared that you wouldn't like me. Quite the opposite. Damien pulls away for a second and looks me in the eyes without the corrected contacts. His eyes are so dark and soulful. They still look red to me. May I kiss you? Of course. Wait, what are the options? Does a bat have wings? Thou art welcome. He loves it. Verily, you may take upon yourself the You know what? Just kiss me. He smiles slightly and leans in, giving me a gentle kiss. Damien pulls away and gives me an intense look. Do you want to help me take care of the puppies? Yes. Damien and I arrive back at the cul-de-sac, our fingers intertwined like a proper gentleman. He walks me to my doorstep. This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I am very happy I can be myself around you. I'm glad, but I have one request. What's that? Can we keep sending each other letters? But of course. Damien kisses me one last time before he turns around and heads home. Amanda runs back to the couch from the window and tries to look as nonchalant as possible. Hello, Father. I was sitting here on the couch this entire time. Hi, Amanda. So, are you guys like starting a vampire coven together? Oh, plot twist. Gothman, or Bothman, Damien is actually a Bothman. I didn't see it coming either. Genius. Well, whatever is happening, I'm really glad that you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad. Aw, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning. Sure thing. I make my way to my room and fall into my bed with my heart full, excited for the days to come. Oh, that was cute. What did we get on our date? Food channel, recliner. Oh, we got
I'm sensing a romance between us.
Ooh.
A chemical romance.
Chemical romance.
What? That's a band?
We got a nest here. Darkness, dogs, artist. Aw, that was cute. Oh, no wonder my friend liked it. Wait, what did we get? We got 2 achievements. Cuties, what did we get? Interview with a vampire. Dreamy as daddy, go on every date with every dad. Aw. So interview with the vampire was the date that we got, or the one that we got. The achievement we got for going on a date with all dates with Damien. Dreamy as daddy was for all of going on a date with all of the dads. 11% of players got that. I wonder, can we find out, let's see, who's got the most, who ends up with who most? Let's see in the achievements. Surprisingly, it looks like it's Craig. I don't know. Wait, was it? I thought Matt would be higher. No, let's see, where is Matt? Yeah, no, it's Craig. Interesting. That's cute. Alright. I was looking at all the achievements. Okay, so we are... So, here's gonna be the graduation. Ugh. Let's see. And then we need to see if we see the dog. If we see the Duchess, and also... Oh, yes. If we see the Duchess, and also if we see, Lucian, what's his son?
Alright. Yeah.
Because we'll read those parts, those will be new. Let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is probably new because it's Mary. We have a real fluffy Savand right now. His name is Harold. Loves belly rubs. He always tries to lick your face if you get too close. Miss Christensen, thank you so much for telling me in great detail about every single dog currently at the animal shelter. Please tell me about the Afghan with the 3 legs again. Sure. Quandro, we call him. He's one of those iconic nicknames. You know, if you're really interested, I could probably steal one for you. Really? Nah, but but I could get you in to meet all of them. We always could use the extra hands around the shelter. And if those extra hands also happen to steal a dog, I'm glad that you two are able to bond over cute dogs. Really warms my heart. Dad, we're having a moment. Hey, Sailor, your kid's a good egg. Oh, this is the only ending where Mary doesn't hate us. Where's your goth prince? You two are usually attached at the hip these days. He's around. Stellar. Mary turns her attention to Amanda. It's not too hard to sneak a dog into college, trust me. I did plenty back in the day. At one point, I had 3 cats living in my dorm. I decided to leave them to it. There's the doggo. All of a sudden, a huge dog leaps into my arms. Duchess! Hugo and Ernest run up to me. Oh, that's like all the side characters are like happy in this ending. The Duchess gives my face a few broad licks and hops down. We're working on that. Gotta teach her disciplinary class. She is a wild spirit who runs where she may. Don't mind at all. It looks like the 3 of you are getting along nicely. She is a valuable addition to the clan. If I hold up my homework in front of her, she'll eat it. Cool.
I don't know.
We'll deal with that later. Duchess Cordelia spots a squirrel and darts across the yard. Ernest follows her, laughing. He's actually been a lot more manageable lately. I think that taking care of the dog is good for him. Thanks for breaking into my house, I guess. Anytime. Aww. So this one's gonna be probably the same. Let's see if we see Lucien is his son.
Oh.
Hey!
As Damien's son.
Nice.
Oh.
This will probably be the same. I hate his sound effects. I wonder if we'll get to see Lucien.
Oh.
Oh, here's Rabbit.
Really?
I don't know.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. The banana bread. We talked about the banana bread. Hey, Amanda's dead. I turn on the spot. Lucien walks up to me. Yes, Lucien? Thanks for inviting me to your party. Anytime, bud. I know that we had a rocky start, but I'm glad to know you. I hope that you know how much your dad cares about you. Yeah. My dad's had a rough couple of years. I know that it must not have been easy to raise me alone. He's kind of a weird guy, but I love him a lot, and it seems like you make him happy. So you're cool in my book. Thank you, Lucien. That means a lot to me. Sure. And let me know if you want me to give you a stick and a poke sometime. Like a tattoo. Also, I'm sorry about the oregano thing. Yeah, he sold us oregano instead of weed. Thanks for coming by, Lucian. I'll see you around Greekins. Aww. Okay, so this is when Amanda gives us the photograph. That means we get I think we get the happy ending with Damien, because if Amanda comes first, then we get to, the ending is with the dad, and then if Amanda comes last, then
Aww.
you get like the Amanda ending, where the dad. Oh, okay. I glance over the backyard where Damien is sitting on the bench beneath our cherry tree. He is smiling at me. I'll leave you to it. Aww. He's wearing his little uniform. Aw. Okay. I take a seat next to Damien as the last guests make their way out of the party. Did you know that in the Victorian era they would call benches seedy boys? What, really? I'm kidding, great kids, but what if? It's good to see you in your chivies again. Thank you. I had a revelation the other day, Greykins. And I think that it was largely due to your continued influence on me. There's always a version of myself that might have been embarrassed to show your true form, my true form, my information technology form. But what you said about my passion was what you truly admired, that emboldened me to feel like myself, regardless of how I choose to dress and act. Instead of separate entities, they are simply different facets of myself, and three-dimensional human being with its own thoughts and wants and needs. I love dressing the way that I do, but the feeling constricted by what I thought was my own personal brand made me lose sight of why I did it in the first place, to make myself happy. I place my hand in Damien's and I feel a light squeeze. Looking up, I am greeted by Damien's warm smile. I am trying to be more comfortable with who I am, rather than dwelling on who I could be to other people. I can't stop smiling. I'm so proud of him. Damien, I'm so happy that you realize that you can be a dog-loving goth. Me too, crickets. Me too. I feel myself inching closer to Damien. I go to brush a lock of hair out of his face, and I am shocked at how soft it is. How is your hair so soft? Dog shampoo. Oh, the mane and tail. I keep running my hands through his hair as he leans closer to me, placing a hand on the side of my face. He strokes my cheek with his thumb. You know, public displays of affection were considered scandalous in the Victorian era. Damien pulls me in for a kiss, but I think that I can make an exception for you. Ooh. Let's see. I think we should be getting a little photo at the end. Let's see what the photo is. Let's see. I'm excited. What is it gonna be? What is it? Oh my god. It's cute. It's the little picnic we had. Aww. That's very cute. Aw, I know why my friend liked that ending. That was cute. Let's see. You know what? I feel like we're in so deep. Might as well finish what I wanted to do tonight, as I'm still not sleepy.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay, so the last thing I wanted to do, actually. I think we need to go. Probably like... I don't know if we need to go to the very beginning of Dad Book.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Let's see. So here, what I'm thinking is we can go on maybe all the rubber dates and but we've already done these dates. So I think we're just gonna click through the dates and then instead of like having romantic evenings, shall we say, we can, instead of having romantic evenings, we'll go home by ourselves and then we'll see how it ends. So I want to see if we do the 3 dates and don't end going home with him, if we have a different ending.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tell me more about this dog. Maybe we'll still get the good Amanda ending too, maybe? I'm not sure. Because maybe we want to see the bad Amanda ending, but I kind of don't even want to see the bad Amanda ending. Oh, wait. Weren't we supposed to go somewhere? I don't know, actually. Maybe I can just, like, look up the ending. Because I think it might take us a good amount of time to get through all of this. I thought we saw... I must have not chosen the right options. I thought we saw him on the first date. Maybe not.
Yes.
Ah. At least we're getting our bongos in. Look. Did we get anything? No, we got a duplicate. Let's see.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Maybe we didn't see him till the second date? I have a feeling we saw him, though, on the first night, because we went somewhere, I think. This is where we almost burned the house down. Let's see. Oh no, the house is getting burned down. Oh, I think that this is... Hey, you up? Wait, so what happens if if we go out with him, but then we don't... What happens if we go out with him, but then we don't go home with him? Okay, winky face. Let's see. Wait, gonna kick me out this time. Wait. Wait, how are we at his apartment? Hold on. There was a place where we... What do you mean? We never got kicked out in this version. No. That's not what I wanted. We spent the night. Grandpa can't resist. Good lord. Even when I'm trying not to, not to go with them. Okay. Is there a way to get any good dates with this dude? He says, lose my number. We didn't spend the night with him the first time. What was he talking about? Oh no, Amanda. Leave her alone. Something happened? Oh no. She hates us. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh. Happy birthday, Harry. That reminds me of that cake that Hagrid made.
Oh.
The other one. You're technically not wrong. This has a lot of like Amanda stuff on Robert's dates. Did she poop in the bed?
Oh.
Let's see. I want to see the ending. Not all friendships last forever. High school sucks.
I love you too, Dad.
Yay!
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, let's see what this third date's about. So hopefully the first night didn't count as us. We did not go over to his house the first night, right? Okay. Hopefully it's a little bit different. Hello. Hey. I look behind to make sure. What do you want? I think you know. What do you mean I'm not doing this anymore? I don't think that there is a different ending for this dude. We never made it to the bar. I think we messed up somewhere. Cause there's a bar scene. I think that was on the first night. So I think we messed up somewhere. Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, no. I don't think there's another ending for this guy. I mean, we were so curious because he was Grandpa's first love.
Here's my number.
I wanted to see because he's a dad too, and you never hear about his kid. Yeah, and this is the end already. That was fastest game ever. Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't. I think. Yeah.
Ugh.
I think we don't get another ending. You know what? Maybe I'll look it up and see if there is another ending. I don't think so. Oh, there they are. All right. Well, I was very curious because Robert was Grandpa's first love, but you know how first loves go; they don't go well usually. So yeah. Grandpa went for the bad boy, and I can't change him. So I think that was like there isn't an alternate end, because I was thinking, well, maybe if we like don't like, maybe if Grandpa doesn't like just jump, go home with him, then maybe they'll like have a deeper connection, and we'll find out more about his kid and stuff. But no. Not that I could see. Although we didn't make it to the bar, so I don't know if I chose a different option than last time because I didn't make it to the bar. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. I mean, yeah, I'll look it up. But I think that's kind of it. So I think we will end here, but thank you so much for joining me. This has been fun. I'm glad that we got to do alternate reality Grandpa. In fact, oh, there he is. I wanted to have him here. But yeah, let's take a screenshot real quick of it. All right. Well, we got to explore alternate reality Grandpa, and we got to see all of the last dates with all the dads. But I think we'll go to bed at 3:30 a.m. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, and we'll see each other very soon. If you're watching on YouTube and you like this video, please don't be shy. Please press the like button. Subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you look down and press that subscribe button on YouTube, that would be incredible. And come hang out with us on Twitch. We have fun over here. We film most of these live. But yeah, I hope you have an awesome rest of your night, and we'll see each other later. All right. Bye. Bye, Grandpa. Aww.